Evanston basketball is live on the radio at KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com. Catch the Red Devils all winter long on your exclusive home for Evanston sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Mountain West Business Solutions, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, McKay Frankham, Uinta County School District Number 1, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Ellingford Brothers, Legal Tender Restaurant at Dunmar Inn, The Lumber Yard, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Bear River Dental, Superior Rental and the Gun Room, T-Bar S Body Shop, West Star Printing, Pet Mineral Labs, Trona Valley Credit Union, MyLocalRadio.com, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Plains Tire, Evanston Regional Hospital, Kazine's, Seavers Jewelers, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Flex Fitness. With the opening tip approaching, let's head courtside for pregame coverage. Welcome to Star Valley High School, day 1 of 3, and game 1 of what turns out to be 3 today. There's been schedule changes, and we'll get into them in just a little bit, but the morning doubleheader is as planned, and everything else is a little bit screwy as there's been multiple schedule changes, and I got the most recent one from the coaches this morning. We'll run over those in the pregame if we have some time, and throughout the contest as well, as we'll try to keep you updated on what is actually going to be happening here at the Star Valley Invitational. The Star Valley Shootout, Evanston versus Ridgeline on the girls' side, coming up in about 10 minutes from now, and after that, the boys against Judge Memorial. That will go on as planned. We'll be back in just 30 seconds from now on this first bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
Welcome back to Star Valley High School, where we are getting close and about 8 minutes away from the start of the Evanston versus Ridgeline contest. On the girls' side, the boys will be followed by Judge Memorial at 1:30 scheduled time. And there have been schedule changes, as I just mentioned. The morning doubleheader, that will go on as planned, but about everything else has been changed, including the girls will play Sugar Salem tonight at 6 o'clock, but the boys will not play at 7:30. The boys are playing just once today, and I think once all 3 days is how it's worked out. The girls play 4 games in 3 days. The boys just play 3 and 3. So just Sugar Salem versus Evanston on the girls' side at 6 o'clock tonight. No boys game at 7:30. On Friday, everything's been changed as well. Initially, the boys and girls were going to play at 12 and 1:30. Now it is 3 o'clock and 4:30. Tomorrow at 3 o'clock, the girls will play Bear River, their scheduled opponent, 3 hours later than the initial schedule. And then the boys will play Star Valley at 4:30 on Friday. On Saturday, the boys will play Bear River at 1:30. So they've just switched the Bear River and Star Valley games from one day to the next and changed the times as well. So the boys will play at 1:30 on Saturday, and then the girls will follow by playing Star Valley at 3 o'clock. So there's no late game for the boys. The girls will play the latest game, and then we'll be done, and on to Mountain View Lyman after that. We'll take a break and come back with Kaylin Hyatt, point guard for the Evanston Lady Red Devils, on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advanced from PetMinerals.com today.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
I have Kaylin Hyatt, senior at Evanston High School. Your season started off pretty good, and I know you were nervous to begin it out, but 5-1 to begin the year. You guys have had some close games. What's this experience been like so far?
It's been a good experience, definitely a learning one, and I think it's just our job to fix what we can and progress from where we are.
You have been looking a little aggressive out there on the court. I am impressed. Where is this coming from?
I think just finding my role as a senior and as the facilitator as a point guard has been good for me, and so I've just been trying. I've been making it a goal to be more aggressive.
Did your dad put all efforts as soon as Braxton left of saying, "Okay, Kaylin, we gotta get you to exactly where Braxton was at this point last year"?
No, we try not to compare each other for obvious reasons, but my dad has been working with me, and it's been really nice to have him and his support and just his expertise to help me get to where I want to be this season.
I can't remember exactly what game it was, but there was one game you flew in, and I'm like, that looked like Braxton out there, like a little bit different, a little shorter, but you are getting really aggressive. Has it been a fun group to work with this year?
Oh, absolutely. I love my senior team, and even our juniors that we play with. It's just a good time, and we're, I think, a really good team, and we're supportive of each other, and so it's always nice when we can build off of each other, and I can be aggressive because I know they're going to be aggressive and get the rebound if I miss.
Do you have any thoughts on the change of the travel schedule? I know it hasn't taken place yet, but like you're going to Cody now instead of Casper. Have you thought about that at all?
I think going to Star Valley more often and going to Cody more often won't be fun because of the long travel, but I think it gives us more variety in our state, and it'll challenge us a little bit more.
How's school going?
It's pretty good. I like time before Christmas and all the finals and everything, but it's good. I like my classes.
Do you have any tests before Christmas?
Yeah, I have one. I had one in college math, and then I have one in college English.
The Grapes of Wrath, isn't it?
Yes, how do you know?
Oh, I've talked to this. I love the book, The Grapes of Wrath. I don't know. Did you read it?
Yeah, I have read it, and it's actually better than I thought, and I've enjoyed it more than I thought I have.
I was looking at the questions for the test yesterday. I'm serious. I've been following this along. I get with Lex every week, so I've been following along with College English. Which questions have you picked out the ones yet?
I've picked out 10 out of the 15, and I like them, and I think I can answer them correctly.
Which one's going to be the easiest to answer, if you can remember?
I think this is the thing to bomb on page 150 is going to be the easiest to answer because I understand the concept pretty well.
And that is two men talking, right?
Yes, the shift from I to we.
Oh, yeah, the shift from I to we. What's next in College English? Do you know yet?
I think that we're going to do another in-class test after the semester, so it's easier with our basketball schedule. And so I don't know what book is next, but I know that's the plan.
You probably hope that it gets a little bit easier also because Lex has to coach as well as teach too.
It's really nice to have a coach in basketball because he understands being gone for 3 days in a row and being on the road all the time and not having resource or access to a lot of stuff.
I just sent a care package to your brother in California, and I understand there was some controversy involving it. What was going on?
They're just very particular about what gifts come, and they want to make sure that things are safe and taken care of. And so they were just making sure it wasn't quote-unquote compromised, whether it be drugs or problems like that.
Now, was it just because there was my name on it, or was it because it was partially open? What was going on there? Did they just see my name and think this can't be legitimate?
They said it was partially open, but I'm sure just seeing your name, they already have your record down.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Kaylin, good luck. We go to Star Valley here pretty soon. You excited for Christmas? You excited for a couple days off of basketball?
I am excited for Christmas break just to be with my family and the fun things that entails. And I don't love the fact that we have a tournament over Christmas break, but again, it's another opportunity in the preseason to get better. So I'm excited for that and excited to play. 2
games in one day. When's the last time you did that?
Mesa, our summer camps, I guess.
Are those full-length games?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. All right, Kaylin, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Back here at Star Valley High School, I'll get that scoreboard fixed in just a bit. I might be able to do that on the fly here and see if I can get that going. Tip-off set for Evanston and Ridgeline is between Sarah Litchford and Ajahana Archuleta. Goes the way of Ridgeline. Ridgeline just 1 loss on the season. And wearing dark blue jerseys and aquamarine green trim on the side. Looks like the numbers are in there too. Quick point from Ridgeline, and on that it was number 53, Emma Anderson, with the first 2 of the game. Turnover on the Evanston press break. Back to Ridgeline. Gives off to Braylee Jenks. Coaches kid to Ainsley Jenks. Over on the left wing, that's Hallie Livingston. Up top, Anderson. Over to the right side. I think there's 3 or 4 Andersons on this team. Straightaway 3 tried by Anderson. That Haley Anderson, and it's good. 5-0 quick on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Again, working on getting that board up. I think I can just on-crop or pull it out a little bit, and it should work. Evanston has Corey DeRue out on the corner. They break the press, give it back to Hyatt. To Natalie Robbins on the right wing. Then back to DeRue. Up top, Hyatt. Then to DeRue. Ball's tipped out of bounds. That touch by Emma Anderson. Sideline inbound for the Devils. Goes to Hyatt. 6:40 left in the first quarter. 5-0 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston trailing Ridgeline. A team they have not played, and I don't know if they've ever played them, maybe in volleyball. Natalie Robbins hits the first 2 of the game from a mid-ranger. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. On the other side, a missed shot rebounded by Hannah Sowers. Goes to Archuleta. Robbins throws it up ahead, looking for DeRue. Finds her. DeRue dribbles in, gets blocked off, got to the right wing. Robbins skips it to DeRue. Not much space, looks down to the post. Ball's napped away. That one's stolen. Looking for a number on that one. Down to the sideline, knocked out of bounds. Braylee Jenks the last to touch it for Ridgeline. DeRue the last for Evanston, and it was last touched by Corey. Sideline inbound for Ridgeline. 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. On the left wing, Anderson has it. Looking for some space, tightly guarded by Hyatt. DeRue cuts off a loose ball and comes up with it. Evanston taking it across the timeline with 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Down 5-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hyatt jab steps at the baseline. And I think we've lost our scoreboard camera. I think I just tripped over it. Fast break by Ridgeline. A layup attempted and missed by Litchford. I'll get that up in just a second. Hyatt has it, throws it to DeRue. Back to Hyatt. Under 5 minutes, 5-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Was Kaylin the scorer on the last possession? I think she was. Give Kaylin 2 points. She drives in to the free throw line, hands off to Archuleta, to the corner. Robbins turns around, backs up at the corner behind the three-point line, gets trapped. That was by Litchford. Up top, and Evanston will reset with Hyatt. DeRue to the free throw line. Archuleta, one dribble, bounce pass out. Corner shot from Robbins, good, and Evanston up 6-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 4 points for Natalie Robbins early on. 4:09 left in the first quarter. Ridgeline scores on the other end. And do we have a timeout by Ridgeline? Yes, we do. 30-second timeout taken by Coach Jenks. We'll be back in just a bit on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
Back underway here in Star Valley as we got the scoreboard generally working now, and now we'll just need to recrop and get it back up and going. 3:42 left, 7-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ridgeline leading Evanston. Had some schedule changes and some changes in setup that had us kind of scrambling to get on air. Roads weren't terrible, but they weren't fantastic on the way, so that put us back a little bit as well. Sideline inbound for the Lady Red Devils. Evanston in their home white jerseys going from left to right. DeRue playing point guard. Hyatt out of the game. Sierra Burley in, as well as Zosha Novakoski. Robbins, DeRue, and Archuleta still in. Three ball from Corey is good. Open on the wing. Delivers with her first three of the game, and Evanston takes a 9-7 lead. A turnover on a tip ball from Burley. Goes into the hands of DeRue. Thrown quickly ahead to Robbins. She's running with it into the paint. 2 steps. Floater. No. Airballed. Trying to save it from going out of bounds. Archuleta gets hands on it, but it goes into the hands of Ridgeline. On the run, Anderson stops. Has it stolen out of her hands by Robbins. She picks it back up and puts it in on the left side of the glass. 2 more points for Emma Anderson, and it's tied 9-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Press on. Corey DeRue, tasked with breaking that, finds Robbins, going to the middle of the court and across the timeline. Archuleta down low. Burley rejected big by Anderson. Stays with the Red Devils. Emma Anderson using her big size advantage against Burley there. Archuleta out of the game. Hyatt back in. Sowers in as well. Inbound for Burley. Goes to Hyatt on the corner. She tries a three, misses short. One bounce rebound into the hands of Ridgeline's Braylee Jenks. Quickly ahead, Anderson fires, misses. Burley tries to chase down the board, toes the baseline to keep it inbounds. Novakoski bounce pass back to Burley. Then to Hyatt. She'll take it across, guarded tightly by Jenks. Puts out her right arm to give her a little bit of space offensively to work with. Over to the right side, it's DeRue. Back to Hyatt. 2:16 left. Evanston showing well so far. 9 points in the first quarter to 9 given up against Ridgeline. DeRue on the right wing. Looks to the paint. Zosha, step to the left. Gets hacked and headed to the free throw line. Against Rollins in their last game of the Flaming Gorge Invitational, Evanston sent Zosha to the line 5 or 6 times, and she did not miss. Set for the first foul shot. Does not appear they're keeping fouls up on the scoreboard. Zosha makes the first. Subs for Evanston. Corey DeRue's out, Taryn Wagstaff in. Still the same starting 5, save for one. Brindley Crosby in for Ridgeline. Second free throw by Zosha. Misses off the front iron. Anderson with the rebound. 10-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Throw ahead and an easy step and deliver for Sarah Litchford. Her second bucket of the game. Under 2 minutes to play. 11-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And I think we can finally say it's back and working. Well, almost. If you're watching online at mylocalradio.com. The bottom numerals are the score. Evanston the home to the left side. Ridgeline the right with the 11 points. 1:30 left, Evanston with possession. Baseline drive, Hyatt goes up against the trees, rejected. Anderson on the run. Emma Anderson gets a high dribble, going against Hyatt, spins around across the timeline, picks it up. 5 seconds is ticking, gives it away. Jenks finds the corner, open three, good for Haley Anderson. Her second three of the quarter. And it's 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ridgeline leading Evanston. First time out taken by Coach Fessler. We'll be back on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard back at Star Valley High School. The Lady Red Devils trailing Ridgeline. Evanston with the inbound in the home white jerseys, going from left to right. Press on from Ridgeline. Taryn Wagstaff inbounds to Robbins. Near sideline, she takes 2 dribbles, gives it off to Wagstaff. Back immediately to Robbins. Press relinquishing, up ahead, Burley on the run. Tries to throw it in the second time. She gets rejected, but this time fouled by Crosby from behind. 2 shots for Burley. First foul I have marked for Crosby. At least the second foul. Maybe that last one went to 23. Yeah, that's what's showing up on the board. They do have it up there. And they gave that one to 41. There is not a 41 on the roster, so it's for Brindley Crosby. First shot, no good from Burley. Second one up and rattles out. Sowers chases down the rebound, gives it back to Robbins. Over to the right side. Wagstaff for 3, misses long. Burley chases down another rebound. Extra opportunities, but stolen away by Anderson. Number 53 steps through on the run, puts it off the glass, and the post player showing some cross-court moves. That's the second time she's tried to go coast-to-coast off of a steal. This time it worked flawlessly. 16-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Burley went 1 for 2 from the line. 16-11. And Anderson with 6 points for Ridgeline. Evanston with the ball, 30 seconds left. Robbins holding on to it at the 10-foot volleyball line. Wagstaff on the right wing, back to Robbins. Down to 23 seconds left. Over to the corner. Burley fakes one pass, fakes another, goes back up top. Robbins, 16 seconds left, holding on to it with her right arm. Down by 5. Evanston waiting for about 8 seconds to do anything. Now we're at that 8-second mark. She gives it right side to Wagstaff, skips left to Robbins, opens up for 3, fires from the wing, and boy, just barely kept it at the top of the backboard even. Heave-ho down at a half-court shot to end the period by Ridgeline. No good on the attempt from Anderson, and at the end of one quarter, Ridgeline leads the Red Devils 16-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
Welcome back, second quarter in Star Valley. Evanston trailing Ridgeline 16-11 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Scores for Evanston in the first quarter: Kaylin Hyatt, Corey DeRue, Natalie Robbins, and then from the free throw line, Zosha Novakoski and Lo Sierra Burley. I wrote those down wrong. Inbound to Evanston, and on the court it's DeRue, Hyatt, Sowers, Robbins, and Archuleta, the 5 starters for the Red Devils. Down by 5. Going from left to right, Evanston, the home team. Hyatt dribbles it off her leg, gets it back, goes to Robbins, then back to DeRue. Weave around, back up top to Hyatt. Shot fake from DeRue, opens up Robbins, then back to DeRue. Shot's a little bit high, so that takes away a potential 3-ball from Corey. Evanston resetting at the top. To DeRue at the corner. She backs up on it, goes back to Hyatt. Hyatt jab steps left, crosses over to the right, weaves around to Robbins. One dribble, back to Hyatt. Looks for Robbins at the top. Evanston taking 40 seconds plus on this first possession of the second quarter, down by 5. Looking for an opening on that zone look. Hyatt to Robbins, down to the free throw line. Sowers turns around. Hyatt just inside the three-point line, misses to the left. Rebounded by Ridgeline. DeRue trapping. That against Madison Brenchley, first time we've seen her in today. Backing up against DeRue, playing a guard position. Probably about 5'7" or 5'8". Double team and throw down to the post. Overshooting Shelby Murphy. And out of bounds. Back to Evanston. Murphy on the court right now with Hallie Livingston, Blenchley, Braylee Jenks at point guard. Kaylin Hyatt taking it across for the Red Devils. Down to the sideline, gives it off to DeRue. Went off her foot briefly. She dribbled out of it. Back to Robbins. Robbins playing at the top of this position, out to the corner. DeRue tries a second 3, and it's good. DeRue with 6 points in the game on 2 shots. 16-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jenks taking it across for Ridgeline in the dark blue jerseys. Neon green trim and numerals. Jenks over to Murphy and then back to Jenks. Resetting at the half-line circle. Behind the back dribble. Under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Jenks goes right side against Hyatt. Gets trapped. Looks down for a backdoor cut and perfectly executed on the pass down to Livingston. Caught it on the run and then threw it up with her left hand. First 2 points of the quarter for Ridgeline. 18-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ridgeline leading Evanston. Robbins gives it off to Hyatt. She's trapped. Jenks nearly forced her to walk with it. Back to DeRue and then to Hyatt. Drives into the right side. Skip to the left. DeRue drives up and catches a 50-50 ball. Looked like Brindley Crosby had as much right to that as she did, but they both ran into each other, and DeRue caught it. So second foul on Crosby. Subs in for Evanston, Amber Lowe and Zosha Novakoski. Robbins, Archuleta, and DeRue stay in. Robbins has it on the right wing. Zosha calling for it in the post. Robbins can't find a lane to get it to her, though. Now drives in, hands it off to Zosha, goes out of bounds and last touched. Initially, it looked like the referee was going to rule Ridgeline, but then overturned to stay with Evanston. Under the basket throw in for Robbins. High up into the hands of Lowe. Head fakes, gives it off to Robbins, then back to Lowe. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Evanston down by 4 points. Bounce pass to the far sideline. DeRue gives it back to Lowe. Tries to find some opening. Back to DeRue. They're staying tight on her. She's made two three-pointers already. Robbins to Lowe. There's weaving around, trying to find some space for Corey. Not working. An attempt throw down to the post. Archuleta was fronted, and the ball stolen away. Lowe crawls in, gets a loose ball forced between her and Jenks. Corey DeRue tumbles down to the ground, and a jump ball called that should stay with Ridgeline between DeRue and Emma Anderson. Near side, inbound. Livingston throwing it in, actually Anderson throwing it in for Ridgeline. Jenks shakes off DeRue and takes it across the timeline. Turn around at the free throw line, a trip up, and it'll be ruled going Evanston's way. It looked like at first. No, it was just calling out the foul. Stays with Ridgeline. May have just gone off a player's foot, a kick ball perhaps. Inbound to Ridgeline, catch and shoot just inside the three-point line, missed by Livingston, rebound to Evanston. Lowe looking ahead with Red Devils running on either side. Jump stops out to DeRue. She'll try a third three. Been on so far, misses the front. Lowe comes up with the rebound, tosses it up from about 5 feet away. No good there. Emma Anderson turns with the rebound and starts running with it. Up ahead to Livingston. Then back to Jenks. Walks with it. Sub in Sierra Burley. Replaces Natalie Robbins. And Taryn Wagstaff coming in for DeRue, I believe. Wagstaff will play point along with Amber Lowe. Halfway through the second quarter. Only one bucket for either side. Down to the post. Archuleta with her first shot attempt of the day. Misses short off the glass. Rebound attempt from Novakoski. Out of bounds. Looks like she got knocked a little bit from the back. Stays with Ridgeline though. Press on for Evanston. Ridgeline going from right to left. Inbounds. And quickly broken. A one-man press breaker from Hallie Anderson. Down to the blocks. Turnaround shot. No good. Rebounded by, I can't see. Is that Anderson? Yes, it is. Emma Anderson with the putback. 20-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 8 points from Anderson. Lowe takes it across the timeline. Double team comes in quickly. Bounce pass to Wagstaff with a little space to run. Burley at the corner. Open for three. No good. Airballed. Archuleta with the putback attempt. Misses short there. Rebounded by Anderson. She'll take it off and try to start the fast break herself once again. Under 3 minutes to play in the first half. 20-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ridgeline leading Evanston. Jenks turns around. Goes to Livingston. Attempted to Emma Anderson. Stolen away from Sierra Burley. Burley's probably been the leading stealer for the Red Devils so far this year. Low jump stop. Fouled as she goes up. On the shot, I believe. No, on the ground. On the ground. Subs in for both teams. Natalie Robbins back in, as is Shelby Murphy for Ridgeline. She replaces Braylee Jenks, and Robbins replacing Lowe. Baseline inbound for Burley and the Red Devils. Screen around looking for something in the post. Doesn't work. 5 seconds is ticking. Throw up high to Robbins behind the three-point line. She drives into the paint. Bounce passes to Zosha. It's away from Novakoski and knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Evanston. They've tried to get the ball into the post, but it's not worked at all, and that was a wild bounce pass. Taking away Archuleta and Novakoski from the Evanston offense. That's what Ridgeline's done most effectively so far on that half-court set. 2 minutes left. Backdoor cut from Anderson, wide open on the pass. Second time they've run that play. And Anderson into double digits with 10. 22-14. Archuleta pocket pick from behind. Turn around for Haley Anderson. She'll dribble to the top of the key. Jab step. Nice move down off the glass. No good. Archuleta gets the board. Turns around. Bounces it out away from Burley. Maybe a foul could save them, but I don't think it's coming. Ball headed back to Ridgeline. 1:44 left in the first half. 8-point deficit for the Devils. Inbound to Emma Anderson, a very versatile player for Ridgeline. Can play the post and can turn and run and start a fast break, and can also take the inbounds and start the offense off. She's leading the way with 10 points and leading the way in rebounds too for Ridgeline. Trapped by Wagstaff, handoff to Anderson. She'll dribble right out of it, out to the corner. Timeout taken by Coach Jenks. I think she just signaled a full timeout. We'll take one with that on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 Radio. 22-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Ridgeline over Evanston.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
22-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston trailing Ridgeline. And we'll be on the lookout for the Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game throughout this contest. And next, the boys coming up next against Judge Memorial. Ridgeline out of Midville, Utah, suburb of Salt Lake City. Judge Memorial in Salt Lake City, private Catholic school. Inbound as we come back to Ridgeline. Far side in the half-court setup. Inbound goes to Livingston. And she throws it into Haley Anderson. Out to the corner, Emma Anderson back to Haley. Down to about 1:10. I wonder if Ridgeline's trying to run out the clock, and there's your answer. No, they're not. Finds an open three and takes it. Livingston misses. Evanston with the rebound. Wagstaff takes it across the timeline with 1 minute left. Burley on the right side. Trapped, close to moving the pivot foot, gets it away to Wagstaff on a bounce. Up to the top of the key, Wagstaff hands off to Robbins. Corey DeRue moves to the scorer's table if they can get an extra possession. She has both of Evanston's three balls today. Robbins down to the corner. Flash into the post. Zosha steps from 12 feet away, misses long. Tries to get her own rebound, cannot, and instead gets called for an over-the-back foul. Zosha wearing number 35 today from her normal 24. First foul I have for her. Team foul number 2 is all for Evanston. DeRue does come in place of Sierra Burley. Trap at the timeline, ahead to Emma Anderson. She drives in, finds Shelby Murphy for the easy two. 24-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And just a couple of ticks left, down to 12 seconds left. First bucket for Murphy, down to 6 seconds. DeRue to the key, handoff to Robbins, 2 seconds at the elbow. Buzzer shot, no good. Evanston down by 10, 2 quarters in, 24-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Corey DeRue with all 3 of Evanston's points in that second quarter. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Uinta County School District No. 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uinta County School District No. 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uinta County School District No. 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
Halftime here, Evanston versus Ridgeline, and it is 24-14. Extended halftime. They're given, 15 minutes on the clock in between halves? Hour and a half between games. That alone may push us back as the night goes along. Ridgeline running away with it right now in big part to Emma Anderson on the boards, on the run, in the blocks, outside running the offense. She's kind of a five-position player from the looks of it. And that's been a big difference. And also defensively, she's been at the head of preventing Evanston from getting anything inside the blocks, either to Zosha or Ajahana, both of them combining for 1 point off 1 of 2 shooting from the free throw line by Zosha. Archuleta, I think, has only taken 2 shots in that first half. Turnovers not as bad as we've seen from Evanston, not perfect, but they've gotten they got a couple turnovers early. That's kind of gone away as Ridgeline's settled down a little bit in this game. Corey DeRue, 2 for 3 shooting from beyond the arc, but getting her open's been a little bit difficult as they've needed to run it around and run some long possessions to get the screens to work just right against a much taller Ridgeline defender, whoever they have put on DeRue. And just 3 points in the second quarter. That's not working for Evanston, as opposed to 8 points in the second quarter and 16 in the first for Ridgeline. That's how we get to 24-14. The scoring breakdown, Corey DeRue leads it for Evanston with 6 points. Natalie Robbins with 4. 2 points from Kaylin Hyatt, 1 from Novakoski, and 1 from Sierra Burley. On the Ridgeline side, 10 points from Emma Anderson, 6 from Haley Anderson, 4 from Sarah Litchford, and 2 apiece from Shelby Murphy and Hallie Livingston. Gets us to the 24. We'll take another break here and come back in just a bit on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
Throughout life, we celebrate the important milestones with jewelry, like graduation with a class ring, a watch for Father's Day, wedding sets for the bride and groom, a strand of pearls for your sweet 16, mother's rings to celebrate family. Commemorate these milestones working side by side with your personal jeweler at Sievers Jewelers. When you want to say, I want this moment to last forever, say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
As I mentioned at the top of this broadcast, we have a switch in schedules from what was initially put up. And AJ, if you're back in the studio or whoever is back there, maybe take note. If we could do something, maybe get it up on, put it up into the Red Devil promo of the change of this, maybe just a voice track of the new schedule times, because it's changed so many times. And boy, it's just it's been a mess as far as figuring out when you're going to play and where. But the girls will now play still Sugar Salem at 6 o'clock, but the boys do not play tonight. And they move to play Star Valley tomorrow at 4:30. The boys do. The girls will play Bear River at 3 o'clock, so that's another change. And then at, was it 1:30? And then 3 o'clock the boys play tomorrow, or on Saturday, followed by the girls. The boys will play Saturday against Bear River, and then the girls will play Star Valley at 3 o'clock. And so if we could maybe get something up, or maybe over the break I can record something and send it in, something like that, because there have been so many changes, and we hope there are no more. We're still about 8 minutes away from the start of this second half. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. More halftime coverage next.
We each have 168 hours in every week. When you exercise 2 to 3 hours a week, everything about your life gets better. I know this from personal experience. This is Ben Cardin, owner of Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston. 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week will help you feel better, you will have more energy and confidence, your clothes will fit better, and the list goes on. Set yourself up for success. Visit Flex Fitness today and let us help you achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
4.5 minutes away from the start of half number 2. I've never seen a high school game do a 15-minute half, but here we are. And the Ridgeline girls are back out. The Evanston girls still in the locker room. From my estimation, there's some JV girls filing out, but that's about it. Boys will take on Judge Memorial next, and we'll have it on this same stream. Don't know too much of anything about Judge Memorial. Seen them walk by. They look like a tall group, and Evanston usually prides itself on being pretty tall. I think Judge might have them. I'm not sure, but we'll have to see who starts. We don't know too much about them, but private Catholic school from Salt Lake City. 3.5 minutes before the start of half number 2, and that game, we'll see if it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes from the end of the girls' game when they get this started up. Right now we're at 12:40. The game was scheduled to start at noon. That's probably about when it did. And then this next game's scheduled to start at 1:30. So if they do 10 minutes, we might be able to squeak it in. Maybe, maybe not. If they had done a 10-minute halftime, I'd be feeling a little more confident about it. We'd already be playing here. We'll take one final break and then come back with half number 2. The girls of Evanston trailing Ridgeline 24-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 2 quarters in to play on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District #1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District #1, Pathway to Excellence.
Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need them, they'll be there. Specializing in plumbing, air conditioning repairs, furnace installation and repairs, water heaters, HVAC system installation and maintenance. What's in your ductwork? Landmark Plumbing and Heating. And do your excavation work for septic systems and sewer cleaning. 307-789-8793. You'll find them in Evanston. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Final minute of halftime, 24-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston trailing Ridgeline by 10. The Lady Red Devils were down by 5 at the end of the. And we're back on. Just the internet popped out for a second. We're using a latchless Ethernet cord, and it just came undone there. So, sorry, I hope we haven't been off too long. Start of the third quarter, and Evanston down by 10, 24-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Switching sides, it's Ridgeline on the right side basket. A missed first shot. Offensive board goes to Ridgeline, and another miss. Archuleta with the board for Evanston. First possession of the half for the Lady Red Devils, down by 10. Natalie Robbins gives off to Kaylin Hyatt. Hyatt passes left side to DeRue. DeRue back to Hyatt. Evanston in the home white jerseys going from right to left. Finds the corner. Archuleta back outside. It's Hannah Sowers and Natalie Robbins in the post at the moment. Robbins calling for the ball, doesn't get it. They have not gotten the ball into the post hardly at all today. 3 ball from DeRue, misses long. Rebound, Archuleta gets it over the top of number 23, Sarah Litchford for Ridgeline, but then it's taken away by Ridgeline, and Litchford throws it across the timeline to Livingston. Drive in, and DeRue gets run over. A foul called on Corey. DeRue's first. Inbound from the baseline. Down to Anderson. She'll hand it back. To Anderson. Haley Anderson. Down low, Litchford. Goes around Archuleta. And the block attempt misses, though. Rebound, Evanston. Devils going from right to left. Robbins takes it across, far sideline. Throws to DeRue. She looks into the post. Double team comes in and throws out of it. Ridgeline holding in that zone look all game long, and it's worked effectively at both keeping outside shots at a minimum and disallowing anyone to get into the post. It's been Litchford and Anderson shutting down the inside post opportunities for Archuleta. Finally, an opportunity to get the ball to Archuleta. She turns and shoots, misses short. Rebound, Ridgeline. Anderson bobbles it as she throws it away to Jenks. Jenks takes it across the timeline. Ole defense out to the corner. 3 ball from Haley Anderson is down 27-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 9 points for Haley Anderson, all from beyond the arc. Throw into the post, over the head of Sowers, and out of bounds. Evanston boys headed to the locker room. They're up next. Ridgeline inbound. Press on. Anderson takes it across. Emma into the paint. Drop step and a scoop shot. They call the foul on Sowers, I believe. And Anderson to the line for, did they say 2 or 1? Shot goes down. Anderson to the line for 1. So shot does count. No. Took the shot away. I don't know how. Makes the first. Second one up and good. 29-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Kaylin Hyatt takes it across for Evanston. Open DeRue. A little late to get there. Anderson comes in. Can't say you have a mismatch in the post when you pull Emma Anderson out because everyone on this team is so evenly matched up height-wise. Just about all of them towering over the Red Devils outside of Archuleta. DeRue, 2 Robbins, 5.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Still says second on the scoreboard. Hyatt tries to get a pass out left side to Sowers. Tangled up and a foul called on number 12 for Ridgeline, Hallie Livingston. Novakoski in, as is Taryn Wagstaff, Sierra Burley. Those the 3 in for Evanston. DeRue will inbound from the baseline. Bounce pass to Novakoski out behind the 3-point line to the corner. Ball knocked out as she passes it off to Wagstaff. Taryn drives in, stops and pops from 8 feet away. No good. Archuleta rips the rebound up. She's fouled and headed to the free throw line, and we got a player down for Ridgeline. It's Emma Anderson. I think she rolled an ankle coming down on the awkwardly in that call for the battle for the rebound with her and Archuleta. Oh, she's holding her knee. And we'll take a break. 29-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And Emma Anderson holding and pointing to her left knee. 29-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ridgeline over Evanston on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Some folks say that life can be measured in seasons. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, we have vehicles for every season. From new to experienced drivers, we understand that safety, affordability, and great mileage are always on the must-have list. So whether you're just starting out or it's time to expand your fleet, we've got every season covered. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Stop in today, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
When you look good, it helps you to feel good. When you look good, it changes the way others see you and the way you feel about you. To help you look your best, Joe's Modern Cleaners in Evanston offers dry cleaning services. Shirts and slacks and dresses last longer when they are dry cleaned. The colors stay vibrant longer. You will feel your best when you know you look your best. And you will look your best when you have the professionals at Joe's Modern Cleaners dry clean your apparel. Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
Back here at Star Valley High School, the good news for Emma Anderson is she is walking off. And hopefully going to be all right. 29-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston trailing Ridgeline, third quarter, 5:06 left in the 8-minute period. Archuleta misses her first free throw. Has one more. Evanston still yet to score in the second half. Trying one here and misses long. Misses both of them long, so still scoreless in half number 2 as Evanston. Ridgeline comes up with the rebound. Jenks off to Anderson. Haley Anderson drives baseline, double clutch, misses. Rebound ripped down by Archuleta, but she travels with it as she goes down to the ground, back to Ridgeline. Hallie Livingston inbounding from the baseline. Directing traffic. 5 seconds is ticking. Inbounds to Jenks. Up top, and a setup opportunity for Anderson. Anderson drives left out to the elbow, hands off to Jenks. Jenks opened up, and a scoop shot, no good. She had no one in the neighborhood. Taryn Wagstaff comes away with the rebound. Poked out by Jenks, steals it, away, fouled on the attempt, and Taryn Wagstaff sends Jenks, I believe, to the line for 2. We'll wait and see where they set up. Jenks setting up at the line. I have that as Wagstaff's second foul. Called for one in the first half. Jenks makes the first. Braley Jenks, first points of the day. 30-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sierra Burley into the game, and actually Robbins back into the game in place of Corey DeRude. Jenks goes 2 of 2 from the line. 31-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Full court pressure relinquished by Ridgeline with a 17-point advantage. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Across the timeline, Burley to the right wing, knocks it off the foot of, must have been Anderson. Evanston holds on to possession. They'll inbound from the baseline. It's Burley on the throw-in. Burley down under the hoop, goes to Archuleta. She backs up and off the glass. Archuleta on the scoreboard, and Evanston into the books for the first time in half number 2. A steal away from Archuleta, and either a foul or a jump ball. It looks like a foul coming in against Crosby. Yes, it is. That's Crosby's third. And they rule it in the shooting process. Sends Archuleta back to the line. 31-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston back to the line for a second pair of free throws. Archuleta missed her first 2. And misses long for a third time. 3:50 left in the third quarter. Evanston down by 15. Archuleta for the second. And it's long. 0 for 4 from the free throw line. 16-31, Evanston down by 15 to Ridgeline. Burley comes away with a steal, but Robbins can't toe the line, and it goes back Ridgeline's way. Sierra's got a nose for the ball in the passing lane. She's created a lot of loose ball and transition bucket attempts for Evanston this year. That one a tough attempt for Robbins to try to turn a corner on. Ridgeline on the inbound. Jenks picks it up down to the corner. Back to Jenks. Give and go. She dishes back outside. Up top, swing around to the left side. Jump stop, out to the corner. Free throw, or three-pointer up by Litchford. She misses. Robbins with the rebound. Natalie taking it herself. Evanston still down by 15. Over the head of Burley, but I think it was touched by Ridgeline. It was. So the Red Devils maintain possession as the ball went out of bounds. Throwing over the head of Burley. Tipped pass again, this time resulting in going over the head of Burley, and a turn and run. Livingston stepped through on the Euro and then scoops it back as she stepped to the left, shot it on the right side. 33-16 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Second field goal for Ridgeline in the half. They're 4 for 4 from the line. Conversely, Evanston 0 for 4 from the line in the same quarter. 2:40 left. And now we have Emma Anderson doing stairs. She's going up and then down and now climbing over chairs. Wonder if we'll see her again. She's got a bag of ice, so they'll probably keep her out for the game, especially with a 17-point lead intact for Ridgeline. Archuleta on the other side turns and shoots, gets the bucket, and an and one coming up for Aja Hanna. 4 points for Archuleta. 0 for 4 from the free throw line, though. Sierra Burley out, replaced by Amber Lowe on the Red Devil side. Foul goes against Sarah Litchford, and it's her third. Archuleta on the free throw, misses long. 0 for 5. Rebounded by Zosha. She misses the left side attempt. Rebound to Ridgeline. Livingston on the run, finds some opening, but a charge. Livingston ran through, or at least attempted to, Archuleta, so Evanston gets it back. Devils down 15. Hannah Sowers will check in for Archuleta. I have that as Livingston's second foul. Scoreboard has it as her first, but I think some of them are compounding, some aren't. Wagstaff across the timeline, goes to Lowe on the right wing. 33-18, exactly 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Screen around, and they go away from Zosha on the corner. Instead to the right wing. Lowe sees a double team come in, bounces through the traffic to Robbins, turns around, misses long. Zosha comes in from nowhere and forces a jump ball, and the possession arrow is with Ridgeline. Good attempt nonetheless from Zosha. Avoided the foul in the over the back call. Press on for Evanston. Wagstaff getting beat off the dribble by Anderson. Down low and into the post, and Shelby Murphy with the bucket. 4 points from Murphy, 35-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston nearly being doubled up. 1 minute left, 1:20 left. Hannah Sowers turns and shoots, misses. Ridgeline with the board. Murphy gives off to Crosby, and a dead ball double dribble on Crosby. Evanston back with the possession. Wagstaff takes it across, 1:05 left. 18 points is all the Devils have mustered. 4 points in the third quarter, 3 points in the second quarter. Wagstaff, head fakes, picks it up, skips over right side, Sowers to Lowe. Bounce pass into the paint Turn and shoot and make for Natalie Robbins, her first bucket since the first 4 points of the contest for Evanston. 42 seconds left as Livingston will take it across. Back up top, throw to the outside, shot up and drained. Number 24, Haley Anderson, her fourth three ball of the contest for Ridgeline. 38-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Corey DeRue ready to check in if she gets the opportunity, but there's just 15 seconds left. Robbins bobbles a pass, goes up high. Wagstaff picks it up, then to Lowe. 9 seconds left. Bounce pass to the corner. Sowers, not a distance shooter, gets it out of her hands. Lowe dribbles into the corner, back to Sowers, knocked out of bounds. No, stolen away at a jump ball at the end of the quarter. It's 38-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston finishes the third quarter with just 6 points. Ridgeline getting 14 in the quarter. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, tronavalley.com, member NCUA.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazine's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazine's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazine's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Fourth quarter just starting in Evanston with possession. Corey DeRue onto the court along with Sierra Burley. Novakoski takes a shot, airballs it. Hannah Sowers tries to save it, hits the bottom of the backboard and out of bounds into the hands of Archuleta. That's your starting five in the fourth quarter for Evanston. Ridgeline up by 18, and she is back. Emma Anderson back into the game, up 18 points. She switched the knee brace from the right leg to the left leg. Step through and a beautiful post move from Sarah Litchford to start things off in quarter number 4. Ridgeline doubling up Evanston 40-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Down into the post, Sowers turns and shoots, misses hard off the backboard. Rebound Ridgeline. Jenks on the run, taking it across the timeline and then quickly passing up ahead. Outside, Anderson holds it at the three-point line. She shoots, but a whistle comes in before then, and we'll take a timeout. Ainsley Jenks doesn't like how she sees this play setting up, and timeout taken by Ridgeline. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
20-40 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, 40-20. Evanston trailing Ridgeline, game 1 of 4 in the Star Valley Shootout for the Lady Red Devils. The boys of Evanston had 4 games scheduled at some point, but more recently it's been reduced down to 3. They will play just once today, and that is coming up next against Judge Memorial out of Salt Lake City, private Catholic school. Ridgeline timeout, and with the inbound, it's Braylee Jenks. Inbound goes to Madison Brenchley. Brenchley up top. Jenks fires from 3. Looks good. Just falls out. Rebound, Litchford, and a foul on the ground against either Zosha or Aja. This goes against Novakoski. Fourth quarter, 46 seconds in. Oh, it was Hannah Sowers, rather. Foul goes on Hannah Sowers, her second. Missed shot for Ridgeline and another offensive board. Blocked. Archuleta travels, getting the board and falling down to the ground. Back to Ridgeline. Baseline inbound for Ridgeline. They're just waiting for someone to step up and grab it. Brenchley comes up and will inbound for Ridgeline. Anderson takes it on the corner. Takes a 3. No good. Missed that one mightily. Novakoski with the rebound. Gives it to Burley. Has DeRue on her left. Fires there. DeRue from way outside the three-point line. Back to Burley. Down the post, Archuleta can't hold on to it, but a whistle comes in and a foul from behind. Looked like number 23. That's Sarah Litchford with her 4th. Burley goes to DeRue at the 10-foot volleyball line. 1.5 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. Evanston down by 20. Robbins skips over right side to DeRue. To the corner. Archuleta head fakes, steps in, takes a shot from inside the three-point line, misses short. Novakoski with the rebound. She's trapped, ball tied up, and jump ball will go Ridgeline's way. Tied up by Litchford on that play. Evanston showing press. Jenks gives it back to Brenchley, then to Anderson. Anderson behind the back, across the timeline. Hand off to Brenchley. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Swipe by Robbins, nearly gets a steal from Brenchley. Robbins traps on the sideline, gets a hand on it, tries to cut her off, has the opportunity, steals it away, keeps it on the sideline. Throws over, down to Zosha in the blocks, off the paint. No, it's just no good. Evanston can't buy a shot, and then DeRue tries to throw it off of Ridgeline and then ends up going off of Zosha instead. Both players converging to try to grab it, and it's back in the way of Ridgeline. Emma Anderson inbounds for Evanston. Jenks across the timeline, down low, and knocked out of bounds. No, keeping it in play. Shelby Murphy with the shot up, and it was saved by Brindley Crosby on an overpass from Jenks. 42-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Burley to DeRue. Jenks called for the foul. That's number 7. We'll send DeRue to the line for a 1-and-1. I think that's Jenks' first, and that's foul number 7. It should be 1-and-1. They were getting set to inbound, and one of the officials looked up and saw it was foul 7. Hallie Livingston comes into the game for Jenks. Actually, no, the Jenks is just going to the sideline to have a talk. It is Murphy coming out. 1-and-1 for DeRue. Novakoski to the bench. Taryn Wagstaff in. Shot up and good for DeRue. First point of the fourth quarter comes 2 minutes and 56 seconds in for Evanston. They've scored 9, now 10 points in the last 3 quarters. Second shot from DeRue, in. 42-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jenks driving into the left, hands off and back. Livingston with it, trying to throw it into the post to Crosby, stolen away from Ridgeline by Robbins. Out to the corner, Burley takes a near steal away. 4.5 minutes left in the fourth. Burley to the corner, Archuleta looks into the post, then goes back up top. Swing to the left side. They've got DeRue with some space on the corner, but they don't see her. Ball loose, picked up, and a trip from Burley on Madison Brenchley is foul number 5 on Evanston. Burley's first. Jenks takes it across, gives it to Livingston, out to the corner. Anderson wants to get a 3 in today, misses. Early jump from Archuleta allows Crosby to come in, and a second 3 ball, this one by Jenks, no good. Anderson and Burley battling for the rebound, last touch by Anderson. 20-point lead, 3:58 left in the fourth quarter. 1:11 p.m. Second game scheduled to start at 1:30. If they put 10 minutes on the clock, we may end up close to that start time. Burley to DeRue out on the corner, up top to Burley. Wagstaff down to the post, knocked out of there. DeRue takes it, bounces it to Archuleta. She's wide open. Bank shot in. Archuleta with 6 points today, all in the second half. 18-point lead. Underhand scoop shot. And a foul against Evanston will send Ridgeline back to the free throw line. It's Crosby at the line for Ridgeline. Ridgeline just 4 of 4 from the free throw line today, all those shots coming in the third quarter. Crosby misses the first. Foul was on Wagstaff, her second. And second one good. Crosby goes 1 of 2 from the line, a 19-point lead rather. In tow for Ridgeline. Burley over right side to Wagstaff. I think we have a switch in the studio operator, so just to note, we will stay on the same stream for this one. Coming up next, Judge Memorial will play the boys Evanston team. At about 1:30, we will stay on the stream and just take an ad break and see how much time they put on the clock as well. And then the double header has changed for the later. It's just going to be a 6 o'clock girls game, Evanston versus Sugar Salem. No boys game tonight. Archuleta out to DeRue. She's open for 3, banks it in. Third 3 ball for Corey DeRue today. 11 points for DeRue, and it's 43-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Quick turnaround shot for, I think that was Crosby. And they never did put those points up for Evanston. Maybe I misattributed that. No, that's 21, 22, 23, 24. It should be 45-27 after that made 3. And Evanston won't matter in the long run. There the points go. Missed shot on the Ridgeline side. Robbins with it. 2:17 left. Robbins running. Has Archuleta up ahead. High dribbles. No carry called. Hyatt to Wagstaff to DeRue. Head fakes. Wary of Anderson, shading her. Out to the corner. Archuleta skips it to Wagstaff, then to DeRue. Catch and shoot. Corey gets it off at the corner. Misses long. Wagstaff on the board. Off the glass. Falls. (45-29) on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Spin around and a easy layup. Good for Hallie Livingston. She's got 6 points. The second, third, and fourth, all with a field goal. 18-point lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 1:34 left. Girls will lose the opening game of the Star Valley Shootout to Ridgeline, a very solid team with just 1 loss on the year. Hyatt to DeRue, down low. 1 bounce and down for Natalie Robbins. Gives Robbins 8 points today. 47-31 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Ridgeline up 16. Boys teams filing in and ready to take the court momentarily. Down to 1:04 left. It's the Evanston Red Devils against Judge Memorial. In just a bit, Anderson loses it. It was knocked away by Archuleta, so not a backcourt. She drives in, whistle blown, and a timeout taken by Coach Jenks. We'll take one more with her. It's 54.1 left in the contest, 47-31. Ridgeline leading Evanston on the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
47-31 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Judge Memorial and Evanston coming up on this same stream and same station if you're listening on the radio in about 10 minutes from now or thereabouts. Scheduled to start at 1:30. We're at 1:16 here at Star Valley High School. Girls trailing Ridgeline with a running clock. 47 seconds left, 47-31. Turnaround shot misses short. That attempt from Livingston. Rebound to Evanston. Stolen away. Crosby on the layup. It's good. 35 seconds left. 49-31 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Brindley Crosby with 5 points, all in the fourth quarter. Lowe takes it across. 25 seconds left. Bailey Porter into the game. Back to Porter from Burley. She looks for Lowe. Bounces it at the top of the key. Lowe dribbles around to the right side, back to Porter on the sideline. 17 seconds left, 49-31 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sowers looks for Burley, ball stolen away. Crosby taking it across herself, throws it up ahead. Back to Crosby at the top. 5 seconds left. And the final score today, 49-31. Ridgeline defeats Evanston on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on K9 Radio and online at mylocalradio.com. 15 minutes put on the clock before the start of Evanston versus Judge Memorial. We'll take a break and be back in just a bit on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Final score, 49-31 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Ridgeline defeats Evanston. On the girls' side, the Dr. McKay Frankham precision play of the game goes to Corey DeRue, shooting 3 of 4 from beyond the arc in the game to lead the Red Devils in scoring with 11 points. It was a tough scoring day, especially in that second and third quarter where Evanston came away with 6 points in the third, just 3 points in the second. And that's really where things got out of hand. Evanston will come back tonight to play Sugar Salem, scheduled to start at 6 p.m. On this stream, and coming up in about 15 minutes from now when they start the clock, Evanston boys versus Judge Memorial. We'll take a break now and then I guess take one more, an extended one, give you your final scores if we can get them next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazine's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazine's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazine's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
15 minutes still on the clock for Evanston versus Judge Memorial. Not sure if they're going to wait on starting that one or if they just forgot to start it or if we are really at least 15 plus away from the beginning of this game. Scheduled to start at 1:30. We're certainly a little bit behind on that. It's 1:21 right now. Writing down this roster for Judge Memorial, they're tall out there. Get a look at the team from Judge right now. Watching them walk by, definitely a lot of height on that team. Don't know too much else about them. There's going to be a couple of names that are fun to pronounce. I guess we'll say that. We'll see which ones play and which ones do not. Did not hear back from the coach prior. So we will take a look around on that. 11 points from Corey DeRue, 2 points from Kaylin Hyatt, 8 points for Natalie Robbins, 6 from Aja Hanna Archuleta, 2 from Taryn Wagstaff, and 1 each from Sierra Burley and Zosha Novakoski. That's the scores for Evanston. And I think they were led even with her leaving in the second half and then coming back later on. Emma Anderson finished with 12 points. I think that led the way for Ridgeline. 2 points from Braylee Jenks. 12 points from Haley Anderson, all on 3 balls. 6 from Hallie Livingston. Sarah Litchford finishes with 6 points. 5 from Brindley Crosby. 6 from Shelby Murphy. That's the scores for Ridgeline. Judge Memorial coming up next. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Some folks say that life can be measured in seasons. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, we have vehicles for every season. From new to experienced drivers, we understand that safety, affordability, and great mileage are always on the must-have list. So whether you're just starting out or it's time to expand your fleet, we've got every season covered. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Stop in today, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
When you look good, it helps you to feel good. When you look good, it changes the way others see you and the way you feel about you. To help you look your best, Joe's Modern Cleaners in Evanston offers dry cleaning services. Shirts and slacks and dresses last longer when they are dry cleaned. The colors stay vibrant longer. You will feel your best when you know you look your best. And you will look your best when you have the professionals at Joe's Modern Cleaners dry clean your apparel. Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Seavers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Seavers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Seavers. Seavers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
When you hit the bullseye playing darts, it's a great thing. When a rock hits your windshield and creates a bullseye, it's a bad thing. A small bullseye in your windshield can grow into a monster crack that covers the whole window. T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston fixes rock chips. If the rock chip in your windshield has already grown into a giant crack, T-Bar S Body Shop can fix that too. When it comes to window repair or replacement, make sure you always hit the bullseye. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call us today, 789-2639.
We each have 168 hours in every week. When you exercise 2 to 3 hours a week, everything about your life gets better. I know this from personal experience. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston. 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week will help you feel better, you will have more energy and confidence, your clothes will fit better, and the list goes on. Set yourself up for success. Visit Flex Fitness today and let us help you achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires and offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
Welcome back, where we are about 8 minutes away from the start of this contest between the Evanston Red Devil boys and Judge Memorial. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Girls will come back and play at about 6 o'clock tonight against Sugar Salem. Estimated start time for this game about 7 minutes behind schedule, from 1:30 to about 1:40, maybe 1:37. Let's now hear from Coach Lex Cornea on this first paying presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
After the Flaming Gorge Invitational, your boys' team goes 2-1. I'm with Lex Cornea, and we are setting up for the Star Valley tournament. You've got some time to practice and go over things, and you got a small break that kind of puts a hitch in everything. What's your plan for the next 7-8 days?
Well, our first 2 tournaments, it was about learning about us. I mean, none of these games have counted our wins or our losses as we move into conference. So, there's a lot of holes to fix. There's a lot of things to go get together, and that's what these weeks are about. I'm just glad everybody's back. Seth Lloyd, he's ahead of schedule, and we'll be able to bring him back full-time at the Star Valley tournament. So having him back is huge, having Lance back. I mean, even Coach Barker with, the appendicitis up at Riverton, he's back full. So I feel like it's just a nice point of the season to everybody's back. We take a look at some film, and we get some of these holes plugged before we move into conference. I thought we ended the tournament well. Westside is not a bad team. They put up 83 on Jackson the night before they played us. So that was a good win. Rollins showed us some holes that we need to get fixed, and even Thunder Basin, as well as we played in that game, I feel like, Thunder Basin did not play that well against us, and I don't know if that was them or if it was our defense, but there's just a lot to learn from, and that's what these weeks are, process weeks, where you kind of sit back and go, okay, where are we now? Where do we need to get?
It's only worth 2 points, but that dunk by Mason Ellingford has been shared quite a bit ever since we put that video feed up of it. And it seemed like, in a way, your team got a little, like we talked about after the game, got a little more light and airy after that, a little loosened up. And it seemed like, in a way, by the end of the tournament, some of all that bad games, bad shots, bad thoughts may have kind of gone away for a little bit.
I mean, like we said post-game, this is a very emotional team that has a lot of fun playing, and I think somewhere in our first 6 games, our first 5 games, we kind of lost that. And so that second half, and especially the fourth quarter, I think it got us back to, okay, hey, we love playing this game. We like playing this game with each other, and it was a lot of fun. So it's a great way to end that tournament as we go into this break before Star Valley. And, I expect good practices. I think kids are excited again, and they've got some perspective, and the dunks are worth 4 points, even though only 2 on the board. I'm a believer in momentum, and that gave us a huge shot of it. Kids had grins on their faces, and that's huge, especially with a group of 17, 18-year-olds that many of the 16-year-olds, many of them playing varsity for the first time. That confidence is big, especially for this team.
Right, Christmas break, so we'll let you go with just 2 questions. Coach Cornea, thank you.
Thank you, Jake.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Weststar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Weststar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Weststar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
Getting closer to the start of today's contest with Evanston and Judge Memorial. Let's go back and hear from Coach Fessler as I talked to him over the break coming into this tournament. He's the head coach for the girls team, Jeremy Fessler, before the start of this boys game, Evanston versus Judge Memorial.
I've coached Jeremy Fessler during this Christmas break time. you have a couple days off of practice, and then you have 3 days on for a tournament. Preparing for post Flaming Gorge and the Star Valley Shootout, how have you organized your future practices?
So we're going to go till Friday this week, and then I'm giving them 4 days off. And then the 26th, the day after Christmas, we have to come back that night and have practice because we play the 27th, 2 games, and the 28th, 29th. Then I give them 4 more days off, and then we go back at it for the rest of the year.
Are you staying in Star Valley, or are you traveling back and forth every day?
We're coming back and forth.
You have a morning game on the Thursday, a night game on Thursday, and then I think a noon game on Friday, so that's going to be a lot of miles in a short amount of time.
Yeah, it is. We're going to have to, toughen up and get home and get to bed, sleep on the bus, and be ready to play on all those days.
How do you come away from the Flaming Gorge tournament feeling about your team and where they're at?
Well, I thought we saw some better teams, so the competition was better. Still haven't seen, the best the state has to offer, but we're winning. When you're winning, you're always doing good things. Our zone offense still needs work. We turn the ball over. Careless turnovers, not even really forced, just passing to covered people when we don't have to. And so we really need to work on that. We're averaging way too many turnovers a game. We got to get that down. I want to get it down to about 17, and right now we're at 24, 25, so we got to cut that in half, and I really want to work on that for this tournament coming up here.
Is the mystery you're trying to solve figuring out the difference between a drill and a scrimmage situation that then spills over into a game situation as far as taking care of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, we even see it from a specific drill into a scrimmage setting in practice. It's not translating from there to there, let alone from, a drill to a game. So we first have to get them to translate it from the drill into the scrimmages we have in practice. And we keep track of turnovers and missed layups, and we keep track on the board. And after each drill, for every turnover or missed layup, then we have to run it down back. So we're trying to hold them accountable and trying to cut that stuff down.
You'll have some very good teams from Utah and Idaho for this game, and then, of course, you finish out against Star Valley. Do you think that do you think outside of Kelly Walsh you've seen really a team like what you're going to see at Star Valley?
No. There'll be 4 solid teams there. And then we come back from that after break, and we have the Valley team. So we have 6 games in a row here with solid teams, and we'll see where we are with the 6 games coming up.
I know the Lyman, we'll get to that a little bit later, but I know the Lyman team, they're without one player in the Flaming Gorge tournament because I think she's done for the year with the torn ACL. And then another player was on vacation, but just having McKinley Bradshaw alone seemed to make that team as scary as there is in the state.
Yeah, she's a special player. I'll be glad to see her graduate. I can just say that.
And then go on to the brown and gold. Coach Fessler, good luck.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Star Valley High School. Just got the starting lineup for Judge Memorial and had to listen into that one. So as it was said, just announced starters for Judge Memorial, head by Tim Gardner at the head coach for the Judge team. Number 1, Deng Meyer. Number 3, Mac Tarver. Number 5, Tomas Young. Number 12, Got Da. Right, that's 6 starters. Number 25, Ifad Molid. And then Dom Burns in there somewhere, but I think that'd be 6 starters. Let's see which ones are out there. I put one too many down. So Dom Burns is out there. I think I put Tomas Young in incorrectly. I marked him as a starter incorrectly. So Deng Meyer, Mac Tarver, Got Da, Dom Burns, and Fad Molid are your starters for Judge Memorial. For Evanston, Brady Hurd, Seth Lloyd, Mason Ellingford starting at the post along with Lance Evans and Garrett Berger. So Dawson Crofts will be coming off the bench along with Chris Muller today. Tarver on the corner. Evanston in the home white jerseys. Judge Memorial in the road reds. Dom thinks about a shot on the left wing. Drives in against Berger. Double team comes in. Knocked out from behind. That's Brady Hurd. Seth Lloyd pulling off traffic. Now going out right side. Berger guarded tightly by Mayer. Down low, Ellingford rejected. Loose ball picked up by Judge. Judge quickly turning and running with it as Fod Molid up on the handles. Out to Tarver. Back to Fod. Molid gets stabbed at by Seth Lloyd. Keeps the control of it. Picks up his dribble. Out to Dom. Burns on the right corner. Goes away from a screen. Now cuts into the left. Burns looks down for the high post. Turn around and drive in. Mayer. Left side. Foul comes in. And foul on the ground on Mason Ellingford against Deng Meyer. Dom Burns, the inbounder on the baseline for Judge. A 3A school from Salt Lake City. Tarver has it, baseline, dish out to the right side. Got Da. Da outside to Mayer. Handoff goes to Molid. Minute gone by, no score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Burns, drive in, double team, left-handed scoop shot, partially deflected from Evans into the hands of Ellingford. Seth Lloyd running with it, holding up now. Dish out to the far side, give and go, and Lance Evans is hit from behind. Foul on Dom Burns. Will send Lance Evans to the free throw line. The leading free throw shooter from a year ago, a returning free throw shooter from a year ago, was second on the team at 74% behind only Braxton Hyatt, who was up in the high 80s. First free throw out. No good for Lance Evans. Red Devils will run a tight rotation as long as they're allowed to, which is why foul trouble is so big for this Evanston team. One foul already on Lance Evans. 1 for 2 trip for, one foul already on Mason Ellingford, I should say. 1 for 2 trip on Lance Evans from the free throw line. And Evanston up 1-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Tarver, teardrop shot from the baseline, no good. Rebounded by Evans. Hands off to Lloyd. Playing some point guard, taking it across there. Going to see some pressure from Judge today, so Lloyd may be the primary ball handler at times, along with Berger. Down low into the post and stolen away. Picked up by Daw. He's running with it, going up against Evans. In the air, no good, no foul either. Garrett Berger picks it up. It's a 4-on-2 advantage for the Devils. Out to the right side. Hurd bobbles it. Back to Berger on the wing. Out to Hurd. Corner three. Up and now no good. Mayer with the rebound. Throws it up to Tarver. 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Burns has it. Goes away from a screen. Pass to Daw. Inside the three-point line at the key. He'll set up back to Tarver. Guarded by Hurd. Goes to his left. Burns picks it up on the wing. A lot of pick and roll action. Daw may get Meyer left open on the corner. Inside the three-point line, no good. Push from behind over the back foul on, it looks like Fod Molid. Foul does go against Molid. Two and a half minutes gone by in quarter number one. Ellingford attempts to get it to Evans. Ball picked partially, but picked back up by Evans. Gives outside to Berger, then to Lloyd. Seth backing up, resetting for the Red Devils. 5:15 left in the first quarter. 1-0 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Screen for Ellingford, and the roll attempt down. The ball's picked out of the hands of Hurd. On the other side, Judge. Fod Molid is blocked. And back Evanston's way, going from left to right. Berger thinks about a three, fires from the corner, misses off the back iron, and rebounded by Judge. Mayer rejected by Lloyd and out of bounds. Last touch, no foul on Seth Lloyd, so 2 shots coming up. First foul on the senior, Seth Lloyd. Second team foul for Evanston, 1 on Ellingford, 1 on Lloyd. Mayer makes the first. Deng Mayer, a junior. Just 2 seniors all together on this Judge Memorial team. Mac Tarver and Brody Powers. Powers not in the starting lineup. Missed the second free throw, but Judge gets its own rebound. Tarver, open on the wing, takes some space on the baseline. Skips it up high. That goes to Burns. Molid will come in for a screen. Swing around and a foul on the ground as Burns was going up. He wanted it up in the air. Foul on Evanston. Didn't see, was that on Seth? Chris Moeller into the game for Evanston, as is Dawson Crofts. And that was foul number 2 on Mason Ellingford. So he takes a seat along with Berger. Mac Tarver has the ball for Judge at the top of the key. Hurd giving him a lot of space to the left side, guarding tightly over to the right. Crofts on Burns, goes away from the screen, gives it back out into the game. Micaiah Tower in for the first time today. Gives it off to Tarver. He misses the teardrop, and a rebound to Hurd. Goes down to the ground and throws it away to Evans before the travel call comes in. Seth Lloyd will take it across for Evanston. Halfway through this first quarter, still 1-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Crofts to the right corner. Hurd looks for the back cut. Crofts there and gets the alley-oop. 3-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. First points of the day for Dawson. First field goal of the game for either side. Molid out to the right wing. Three-pointer missed. Put back attempt, though, is good. That by Brody Powers, his first 2. On the other side, Crofts gets some space on the right, blocks and fades away for 2 more. 5-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston leading it. Molid fakes a 3, gives it to Tarver on the corner. Evanston given a lot of space on the baseline. Double clutch shot falls down, but it may have been on the ground. And it may have been. Now they will give it to him. So, and 1 opportunity for Tarver. Foul on Lance Evans, his first. Second one would be very harmful for the Devils, as Mason Ellingford's already on the bench. And Tarver makes the and 1. 6-5 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Judge leading. Evans picks up a pass, but there was a timeout called first by, that was a foul? No, something. Evanston re-inbounds. Throw across the timeline from Lloyd to Evans, then to Hurd. He picks it up on the elbow. Up top, deep 3 by Lloyd. Backing up, and it's good. 8-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Seth Lloyd with his first 3 of the game. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Fod Molid. On the other side, Judge Memorial gives up a turnover. Press on for Judge. Powers guarding Crofts. Crofts takes it across the opposing free throw line, throws to Hurd. He's on the sideline, gets it back to the middle, and Crofts takes it across. Back to Hurd, 2:30 left. Second 3 ball, this time from the corner. Lloyd misses it long. Rebound chased down by Crofts. Takes a screen from Moeller. Hurd down to the blocks. Evans double teamed, bounces once, trapped, looking for anywhere to pass, throws up high and into the hands of Molid. Running for Judge. Looks like he's going to take it himself. Up and no good. Seth Lloyd had the ball, and it was knocked out from behind by Micaiah Tower. So Evanston with the ball back. Dang Mayer back into the game for Judge. He replaces Dom Burns out. Lance Evans along with Mason Ellingford to the bench for Evanston. Garrett Berger back in for the Devils. Wing shot taken by Crofts from beyond the arc, no good. Powers comes down with the rebound. Tarver quickly ahead for Judge. Dishes out right side. Fade away, now step through as he goes tumbling down to the ground. Meyer, no good. Rebound and put back, though, in by Tower. And a 8-8 score and a timeout taken by Evanston on this Impact Physical Therapy board. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
8-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Welcome you back to Star Valley High School. Evanston with possession. Tied up late in the first quarter, 1:43 left on the clock. Press broken for the Devils. Berger takes it back, gives it to Hurd. Hurd goes cross sideline to Seth Lloyd. Single coverage between him and Fod Molid. Back to Hurd, then up top, Moeller. Looking around, he'll roll down into the post. Seth Lloyd, baseline, teardrop shot, airballs it. Berger had the board and then pulled out of his hands by Powers. Powers off to Molid, open on the wing. 4-3, no good, short on that. Rebound by Towers, good. Back-to-back buckets for Micaiah Towers. And he has 4 points and has given Judge the lead, 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Dawson Crofts across the timeline. He has 4 points for Evanston so far, coming off the bench today. Came in at about the halfway mark. 2 quick buckets for him. Been held quiet ever since. Berger, not anticipating a pass from Lloyd, keeps it inbounds and away from the timeline. Throws it back to Hurd. 40 seconds left. Devils down by 2. Berger fakes a 3, drives in, back outside to Lloyd. Double team quickly comes into him. Moeller turns around in the post, finds some space, scoops it up, no good. Cross tries to take the rebound in from behind of Meyer, but Deng holds on to it. Meyer taking it across himself. No heights listed on Judge Memorial, but got to see, looking around, Meyer looks at least 6'5" or 6'6" out there. Looking at him next to Dawson Crofts. Meyer holds hands off to Molid. Tarver crosses over, leaves Hurd in the dust outside. Mayer for 3, misses short. Out of bounds, last touched off either Moeller or Crofts, or maybe Lloyd. Either way, it's off an Evanston player, and it stays with Judge Memorial on their baseline. 1.9 seconds left in the first quarter. Judge leading Evanston 10-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. And an inbound goes to Micaiah Tower at the buzzer in. 12-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy Board. Off the bench, Micaiah Tower with 6 points to lead the way for all scorers and has given Judge a 4-point lead on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
12-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. And running you through the schedule for the rest of the day. After this contest, the girls will play Star Valley versus Bear River, followed by the boys Star Valley versus Bear River, and then Evanston versus Sugar Salem. So 2 games in between the end of this game and our third and final Evanston game of the day. 12-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Dawson Crofts has it for Evanston on the baseline. Mason Ellingford back in, playing with 2 fouls he picked up in the first quarter. Hurd on the wing, tries to go to work. Finds himself trapped and then throws it away. Backcourt violation. Well, it would have been, but Seth knew that, so he just let it fall out of bounds. And Judge will take the inbound. got Daw back into the game for Judge Memorial, guarding Seth Lloyd. Tarver with it. Burns, Mayer, and Tower, the starting 5 in the second quarter for Judge. Tarver behind the back, finds some space at the elbow, dishes off to Burns, partially deflected by Ellingford, but a putback by Tower. He has 8 points in the game and a 6-point lead for his Judge Memorial team. Up top, Ellingford takes it, drives in, triple team, gives it back out to Berger. Tries to go to work, moves around a screen from Lloyd, resetting at the top at the 10-foot volleyball line. Back far sideline over to Lloyd. Ellingford at the top, one dribble, puts it on the ground. Then to Berger. Berger takes one dribble himself. Hurd catches and fires from straight away. No good. Crofts can't pull down the rebound. Daw wins that battle. Tarver up the far sideline. Trying to go to work. There's a lot of isolation ball in the fast break of this Judge Memorial team. And I think a goaltending, perhaps? I think a goaltending with the net grab would give Judge the points and Evanston the ball. That's what they're discussing right now. And that was Tarver shooting if he does get the points. I think maybe no bucket was what they said. Looked like that's what the official signaled. So just Evanston ball as it went out of bounds. So no bucket for Tarver on the goaltend net grab. Did not clap the rim, and that may have been the difference. Crofts to Berger. Finds some space against Burns. Fades away over Tower. Misses short. Ellingford knocks it out of bounds. Judge Memorial ball. 2 points for Tower in the second quarter. That's the only player to score for either side so far. Pressure on. Garrett Berger comes away with a steal against Burns. Back out. Hurd thinks about a shot. Instead goes inside to Ellingford. He gets hit. Headed to the line for 2. Burns had 2 hands in the air saying, "Not me." And it's against Powers, number 33. Brody Powers with his first foul. Ellingford started off the season with a poor performance from the line, under 50%, but since has risen that one up significantly. Makes the first free throw here. I think he's up into the 70s now. 14-9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Second free throw, good by Ellingford as well. 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Berger trying to continue and cause confusion in the backcourt. Molid takes it across for Judge. Up top to Powers. Handoff to Mayer. Mayer bounce pass to Molid. He drives in left side, fades away, airballs it. Good defense by the Devils. And then an over-the-back call against Judge Memorial. That's on 1-2. Got Daw. Evanston basketball, 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lloyd has it on the far sideline. 5:43 left in the first half. Finds Ellingford wide open, one step and an empty pathway to the hoop. First field goal of the day for Ellingford. 4 points in the second quarter for him, and it's 14-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Judge still up by 2 over the Red Devils. Mayer to Powers, backs up against Lloyd, goes off right side to Burns. Guarded tight by Berger, has some space to the left side. Berger backs up as Powers goes left. Throws it up wildly, and somehow that works off the glass. I can't imagine he was going for a bank shot, but it counts 2 nonetheless. Dom Burns with his first bucket. Outside, Brady Hurd will try another 3, misses it long. Rebounded by Molid. Up ahead, it's Burns. Euro step, good. Lloyd went down to the ground. I think he was trying to draw a charge. Back-to-back points, and it's 18-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hurd, right side up to Ellingford. Back cut, Berger wide open. Assist from Ellingford, high to low to Garrett Berger. 18-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Momentum shift for the Devils and a timeout by Judge Memorial. 18-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
One of the biggest challenges we face when it comes to regular exercise is finding time to get to the gym. This is Kim Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym. I've got great news. Now you can work out whenever it's convenient for you. The Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston is open 24/7 for members. With key card access, you can work out in our safe, clean gym using our professional equipment when it's most convenient for you. Don't let time hold you back anymore. Visit Flex Fitness today, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
18-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Judge Memorial ball in 4-point lead. Molid across the timeline. Zone look, comes into pressure him. Back to Molid from Burns into the free throw line. And a block shot from Lance Evans on the attempt from Micaiah Tower. On the other side, it's Evanston. Seth Lloyd finds Crofts open. Free throw line extended three, misses short. He was backing up on it, so that opens up the lane for Molid to take a run. 2 steps, foul comes in before the shot, so he'll wave it off. And foul number 5 on the Red Devils on the hook. Wait to see what the scoreboard says for the call there. It's on Crofts, his first. One more before a single bonus foul for Evanston. 4:04 left in the first half. Garrett Berger out duels Tower. Throws ahead to Lloyd for the uncontested layup. That's the second steal in the second quarter by Garrett Berger. Has the Red Devils within 2. Tarver out to the corner. Burns fakes a 3. Back to Tarver. 3:45 left. 2-point advantage. Berger got a steal in the backcourt earlier and then takes an inbound pass away from the much taller Micaiah Tower. And here's a third steal from Garrett Berger, running with it himself against Tarver. Tries to put the shot up, gets rejected by Burns as he goes down to the ground, ruled clean by the referees. Evanston holds on to possession though. 3 steals from Garrett Berger, and this one a 0 play for now, a chance to make it 2 more points and tie it up for Evanston. Crofts slaps the ball on the baseline. Right side of the basket from his vantage point. Berger takes the inbound. 3:28 left. Throws it back to the midline circle for Seth Lloyd. Back to Berger on the wing. Jakes one defender. Tower takes it out of his hands, and it's back Judge Memorial's way. Powers running with it, slowing up at the wing. Now stutter step. Up ahead, no good. Tower with the rebound. Hook shot in over the hands of Lance Evans. Micaiah Tower into double digits for Judge Memorial. Crofts gets fouled as he goes up into the air. Had a chance at making the shot, but gets 2 free throws nonetheless. Chris Moeller moves to the scorer's table, as does David Baxter. Two shots for Crofts. Foul on Tower. Crofts makes the first. That was foul number 5 for the team, Judge Memorial. Second free throw, Dawson, nothing but net. He has 6 points in the contest, and we're back to a 2-point differential. Brady Hurd checks in, David Baxter in, and Chris Moeller in. So that's Crofts, Lloyd, and Ellingford to the bench. Ellingford did not collect a foul, so maybe count your blessings and go on to the second half with him just 2 fouls is the thinking for Coach Cornea. Stutter step and a backup, nearly losing it on the Judge Memorial side for Gott Da. He hands off to Tarver, baseline, underhand scoop shot, corner 3 up, missed short by Burns. Hurd had the rebound. Da tied him up, jump ball called. Possession arrow with Judge. .243 left in the first half. 20-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Outside, Tarver, elbow floater, good. Tarver with 4 points today. 22-18, Judge leading Evanston. Berger surveying the scene, going right side to Brady Hurd, then back to Berger. Swing to the left side. It's David Baxter, nearly threw it away. Berger backed up and caught it. Back to Baxter. Had an open shot at 3. Takes 2 steps. Picks it back up after the ball stripped out of his hands. And Hurd had it. Mayer strips it out of his hands. Tarver goes running. And Lance Evans picks up his second foul. Both big men for Evanston with 2 fouls. Tower inbounds to Tarver. 22-18 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Garrett Berger's been big defensively, keeping Evanston in and trying to get them back into this game. Daw, beautiful teardrop pass down to Tower. 12 points for Micaiah Tower. 24-18 Judge on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Muller thinks about what he's going to do, throws in, looks for a no-look pass. It went off someone's leg, and it was ultimately his own. Turnover for the Red Devils, 24-18. Wheels falling off a little bit, and Coach Cornea sees that, realizes it, and puts Mason Ellingford and Seth Lloyd in for the final couple of possessions. Baxter out, as is Lance Evans. Dawson Crofts comes back in as well. 1:39 left in quarter number 2. Inbound for Tarver. Mack will take it across. Crofts shading him as he crosses the timeline. Has it on the far sideline. Crofts defending a crossover to the left. Give and go. Handoff, and got Daw and Burns run into each other. Daw still with it, and a carry called. He doesn't like that. Going Evanston's way. 17 seconds off the clock for the Red Devils. Crofts gets the inbound about 15, 20 feet down the baseline, or down the far sideline. Lloyd across the timeline, then to Hurd. Back to Crofts on a skip. Crofts looks for the back cut, perfectly executed to Hurd. 24-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And the Red Devils are within 4 points, 1:05 left. That in the second quarter. First 2 points of the day for Brady Hurd, under a minute to play on the clock. Catch and run from Mayer, uses those long arms to go around and just misses the shot. Rebound picked up by Ellingford. Crofts on the run, nearly picked it up. Throws out right side to Lloyd. Fakes a pass into the post, drives into the left, has Crofts up on a loft. Over to the far sideline. Mayer surrounding him, but pushing him out of bounds. Foul on Deng Mayer. Deng Mayer kind of playing in a backcourt position. Again, looking at him and Crofts, maybe he's closer to 6'3" or 6'4", but probably has a maybe 6'7", 6'8" wingspan. He was able to go from out of bounds on that layup attempt and just curl it right around to the front of the rim. Just missed on it. Down to 30 seconds left. 24-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Brady Hurd up top. Ellingford to the corner. It's Lloyd. Looking for Crofts to come up on a screen. Turn around, fadeaway shot. Misses short from 3. Goes down to the ground as Judge Memorial rebounds picked out. Into the hands of Ellingford from Hurd. Turns around, good for 2. 24-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. The Red Devils picking the pace back up after losing it in the final 2 minutes, picking it up in the final minute. 22-24, and a heave-ho from half court at the buzzer by Brady Hurd after a steal. No good, but the Devils are right back in this contest, trailing Judge Memorial at the half by just 2 points on the Impact Physical Therapy board. We have 10 minutes put up on the clock for this halftime on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District number 1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Joined at halftime by head coach Jeremy Fessler. You have one game down, one to go tonight. Things kind of got away early on in the second quarter. The scoring just stopped. You were hanging with them for a quarter. Were they? Was it just too hard to get the ball into the post tonight and really get any good shots up?
Well, you know, I talked to their coach after the game, and she said we are the most disciplined team she's played this year. So I'm proud of that fact. I think that we got decent shots. I think the second quarter we did struggle to get shots. But overall, through the other three quarters, I thought we got decent shots. We missed a lot of chippies, and we missed free throws. And, you know, when you're not scoring, it wears on the girls. And I told them after the game, you can't let your offense dictate your defense, because I think if we score, we seem to have a little bit more excitement. We're up in girls. We're playing harder. And when we go time and time, and we miss layup and miss a gimme and this and turn the ball over, then our defense starts to reflect that. And so we've got to fix that, where we're going to go through those, and we need to be able to play hard and play the defense through those. We gave up too many fast break layups, just throwing it over the top of us in the first half, just not getting back. And so those are things we got to fix. But I thought overall we got decent shots. We just didn't make enough shots. I mean, you score 31 points, you're not going to beat a team like that has the height that they have and the shooters they have. It's just not going to happen. We have to be able to score more.
Yeah, you had a lot of turnovers in the first quarter, and I think, like you said, that when the scoring kind of went away, so did the turnovers. One game down and one to go. 2 games in a day will wear on you, especially when you have to come back again the next day. But the schedule changes, although it's a little bit frustrating to not know when you're playing until you get here. It seems to be a little bit more in our favor now, where you still play at 6, but you don't have to be due back here to play again until 3 tomorrow.
Yeah, they changed the JV game for us tomorrow, and so we don't have to come back as early, you know. But we got to regroup, and we gotta focus more on getting that ball in the basket. We preached it at practice, but we just got to make easy shots, because we're working the ball around, and we ran what we call overload in the second half, and we're getting it in the post, and you know, we're just struggling to finish. And if we can finish, you know, with our defense, we can play with everyone. But when we're struggling, you know, the Kelly Walsh game, we could not score. I mean, we turned the ball over way too much there. I thought we handled the press better. they got out of their press because it wasn't affecting us when we were getting the ball up the court. So there are some positives to build on, just putting the ball in the basket. And we knew that was going to be a problem. We work on it every day, and we'll get better at it by the end of the year.
When you have a game like that where it just gets away from you, not having much time to really dwell on it because you have to get back out there, is that an all right thing to have happen?
Yeah, we just told them, put that one behind you. We make shot. We went through a stretch there where we missed 6 free throws in a row, and instead of being down 6 points, now you're down 14 because they're scoring on some of those. And that's just the difference in that game. I mean, we could have been right 6 to 8 points that whole game, but when you miss layups and you miss free throws, it tends to get away from you. But we were down 10 at half, and we just went through that lull in the second quarter where we just couldn't score. And that's a solid team. They're a good team, and we knew that going in, and every team here is going to be good.
Do you have your JV going on in the court next to you right now?
They already played, and that was the other issue is we have the girls that play JV and varsity, they're still finishing their game, and we'd already started over here because that team showed up late. So it was just a discombobulated morning for all of us, and we got through it as best we could.
Do you have another JV game as well tonight?
No,
or are they
just
done?
that one. So
okay,
we play at 6, and we'll go watch the end of this game. We'll go get them something to eat, and then come back and try to put better effort forward.
Well, it won't be too long before we're seeing your girls back out there again. I know you're dealing with some illnesses and you have some lingering injuries. It's just a tough Christmas break as a whole to get back out, but one more whole game to go.
Yeah, you're exactly right. That's the thing. We had a couple shoot-arounds in there, but you have to give them time off for Christmas. And so you go 4 days. We practiced last night. They have 4 days off. Their conditioning is going to take a little bit of hit, and so I think we ran into some of that too. I mean, girls were asking to come out a lot earlier than they had in previous games.
All right, Coach Fessler, thank you, and good luck. We'll be back here to cover you against Sugar Salem tonight.
All right, thanks.
We will take one last break and come back with the second half for the boys on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
(24-22) on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard at the end of 2 quarters. Evanston trailing Judge Memorial. Scores for the Red Devils. Let's see what I have here. It's 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and there we go. Okay, got all the points accounted for. 6 points from Mason Ellingford, 6 from Dawson Crofts, 5 from Seth Lloyd, 2 from Garrett Berger, 2 from Brady Hurd, and 1 from Lance Evans. That gives us 22 points. On the Judge Memorial side, 12 points from Micaiah Tower, who is leading the way after not getting the start in today's game. 4 from Mac Tarver and Dom Burns, 2 from Brody Powers, and 2 from Deng Meyer. I believe Evanston will get the ball to start the third quarter. I think there was a jump ball that gave Judge possession in the second. We'll see, though, in the starting 5 as we come back out. Would imagine it's the same for Evanston. It's Garrett Berger, Mason Ellingford, Lance Evans, Brady Hurd, and Seth Lloyd. Yes, it is the same as they started the contest with. And same for Judge Memorial as well. Meyer, Burns, Daw, Tarver, and Molid in. Tarver takes a spill, and I think he rolled his ankle just a little bit, or maybe just tripped on his back foot. He may have been laughing, not reeling in pain. Evanston does start the quarter with possession. Cut into Ellingford, and the ball was thrown behind the back of Tarver. They were trying to catch him off guard. It goes off his back, and then Ellingford tries to grab it, sends it out of bounds, and it is Judge Memorial ball. Tarver throws it over right side to Molid, handoff right back to Tarver. Goes baseline. Acrobatic shot, but a charge called, and it's drawn by Garrett Berger. And Tarver's still down. Hopefully he just got his wind knocked out. But that charge drawn by Garrett Berger will give him the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the game. That just the latest of his crucial moves in the first 3 quarters of today. Had 3 steals in the second. Garrett Berger, the recipient of the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the game. And Tarver up. He will come out. He looks okay, though. I think he did just get the wind knocked out. Brody Powers checks in for him. Seth Lloyd inbounding for the Devils. Now in the home white jerseys, going from right to left. Up high, throw to Evans. Has Ellingford. 1 step, rejected from behind by Molid. Evans keeps a hold of it. Lance open at the corner, tries a 3, misses short. Ball goes right to where he was, off the hands of Gott Da and out of bounds. Evanston basketball. Hurd with the inbound, under the hoop. Evans to Berger. Drives right side, finds some space. Berger with the teardrop, no good. Rebounded by Da. Throws ahead to Burns. Taking it up the far sideline from left to right. Down low, fadeaway shot from Molid, good! 26-24, the seal's been broken in half number 2, 57 seconds into it. Fod Molid with his first 2 points of the game. Head fake and hesitation from Hurd. Now drives into trouble, throws it behind the back, no look, into the hands of Mayer. Dang Mayer back to Powers, then across the timeline to Tarver. Into the blocks, it's Gott Da against Evans. Hands back to Mayer, Ellingford on him. Hand off to Tarver, gets a screen, rolls in, skip to the left side, Powers to the corner, Molid for 3. Drains that one, 29-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy board on the heels of 5 points by Fod Molid. Hurd takes it across the timeline on a pass, gives it back to Berger at the top of the key. 7-point deficit all of a sudden for the Red Devils. Not even 2 minutes into the third quarter. Right side, Garrett Berger gives it off to Brady Hurd. Back to Berger on the left wing. Lloyd on the corner, down to Evans. Tries to go to work, fades away. No, doesn't. Tries to give it away to Berger. Stolen away. Molid trying to have control of the cross, has some trouble, takes it himself, out to the corner. Tarver for 3. No good, hit off the back iron. Rebounded by Mayer. He gives a big body into the back of Garrett Berger. A turnaround shot after the pass to Gott Da goes in, and the foul for an and 1. Evanston on the wrong side of a 7-0 run to start off the third quarter. Foul number 2 on Seth Lloyd. Da with the shot up, no good. Rebounded by Berger. Stolen away, no, nearly stolen away by Da, then Berger gets it back. To the corner, Hurd backs up to Lloyd at the 10-foot volleyball line. Goes to work, drives in right side, handoff to Hurd. Takes it to the left, scoop pass. Berger with some space on Da. Hand check foul on either Mayer or Da. It's on Gott Da. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Burns of Judge Memorial. Gives the sideline baseline inbound for the Red Devils. Down by 9 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Pass up to Lloyd. Handles it at about half line. Over to the right side, then back to Lloyd. Seth drives into the elbow, backs up, gives it to Berger. Over to the right corner. Evans tries to drive in and runs into Mayer. Blocking foul called on Deng. Far side inbound, Hurd to Berger. Berger gives it to the elbow. Evans double teamed, backs up to Hurd on the right wing. 5 minutes left, 9-point deficit. Evanston has not scored in the third quarter. Berger will try to change that with a corner 3. Rattles in, falls out. Last touched out of bounds on the rebound attempt by Deng Mayer. Lance Evans backed up on that one and called it immediately. The referees agreed. Evanston inbound under their own hoop. Hurd with it, finds Ellingford on the right, blocks. One dribble, turn around, trying to step through. Finds the space through the double team, splits it, and delivers. Finally, points on the board for Evanston. 8 from Ellingford in the game. 4:40 left, 31-24. Tarver quickly across, give and go, gets it back. Out on the corner, screen and roll down. Daw takes it on the high post. Turns around, hand off to Mayer. Big dribble and a jump step off the body of Ellingford back into the hands of Evanston. Going Red Devils' way from right to left. Hurd takes it across the timeline, still with the dribble. Picks it up, hands off to Berger. 4:15 left. Over to Lloyd on the right wing. He gives it to the top of the key, takes a deep three. Misses that, and got Daw with the board. Tarver, high dribble, fake pass, goes from coast to coast and misses the lay-in attempt. Judge Memorial with their own rebound. Molid fouled as he goes up. 2 shots for Fod Molid. Micaiah Tower checking back in at the next whistle. Led the way with 12 points in the first half for Judge Memorial. Brody Powers also coming back in. We'll see Dawson Crofts for the first time, but for the moment we've got to stop and play because the scoreboard broke. All 3 scoreboards are down, and players are heading to their benches as I think it just got unplugged maybe. Got the Star Valley AD down on his knees trying to figure it out, see if something came unplugged. And now Robert Erickson heading the other way as I don't think it was unplugged. Maybe a switch got turned. Headed behind the bleachers. Nothing's been figured out yet. Scoreboards are down here at the Star Valley Shootout. Evanston trailing Judge Memorial. If they come back on it 0-0, then maybe Evanston can make an appeal and cook the books. 2 games in between the end of this game and then the start of the Evanston girls game versus Sugar Salem. That's scheduled to start at 6 p.m. We'll probably be a little bit behind as this game got started about 10 minutes after its scheduled time, after they put 15 minutes on the clock, waited about 4 minutes to start that, and then did starting lineups, which I appreciate them doing starting lineups here. A lot of tournaments don't, and in a situation like when you have Judge Memorial and you didn't hear back from the coach on who was going to be starting and who wasn't, then that sure helped me out. Also give the announcers some first tries at some of these names. Have not yet seen Josh Acasiano. It's a fun name to say, but I'll be all right if they don't add that to the names that I have to say in this game. Scoreboard's still down. Evanston trailing, although I'll be honest, I've forgotten by how much. I think they have 24 points, the Red Devils do, and then 2, 3, 7, 9, 31, so 39-24. 31-24, yeah, 7-point deficit for the Red Devils on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We'll take a break now and come back whenever that scoreboard comes back up. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
For over 10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we are able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses in all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Please call us today and let's see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Scoreboard is back up, and it is 31-24 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Fod Molid shooting 2 for Judge Memorial, misses the first. Molid with 5 points in the quarter. That totals his entirety of scoring. Set for the second. It's in. Dawson Crofts into the game, throws ahead to Brady Hurd, open for 3, but misses. Seth Lloyd had the board. Molid knocked it out. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Molid. Seth Lloyd will inbound on the baseline. Red Devils down by 8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 3:51 left in the third quarter. They go up high on the inbound to Lance Evans. The ball rolls out of the rim and last touched out of bounds by Evans. Back Judge's way. Tarver dealing with some pressure from Evanston. Goes across Fod with the left hand into the paint. Scoop shot good. Molid now up to 7 points in the quarter. Evans on the blocks, turns around, hook shot. He misses again, trying to collect the rebound. No good. Tarver has it. From left to right up the sideline. Dish out to the right side. Molid's had the hot hand of the third quarter, and it continues. Leaves his right arm up in the air after draining a second 3. 10 points for Molid in the third quarter. Crofts fakes right, goes left, draws the foul on the double clutch shot, headed to the line for 2. Molid alone outscoring Evanston 10-2, and then add 2 more from Gott Dodd. It's a 37-24 lead for Judge Memorial after it was 24-22 at the end of 2 quarters. 3:07 left in the third. Crofts setting up for the first of 2 free throws. Hits on the first. Evanston missing 1 free throw today on 7 attempts. Crofts on the second. Good. Timeout taken by Evanston. 37-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
37-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Game running away from the Red Devils. Judge Memorial outscoring Evanston 12-4 in the second half. 3:07 left in the third quarter. Ball in possession of Judge Memorial. Home Reds for Judge going from left to right. And Tarver will take it across. Garrett Berger had 3 steals in the second quarter. I don't think Evanston has any steals combined in the third. Tarver, baseline drive, floater up, rattles out, Berger on the board. Looking to run, it's Seth Lloyd up on the far sideline, out to Hurd. He fakes, baseline drive, bounce pass off the knee of Lance Evans. And a turnover for Evanston. 11-point deficit for the Red Devils. Evans is out of the game. Chris Moeller back in for the Red Devils. 2:35 left in quarter number 3. Tarver puts a one-hand heave-ho over to Barnes, and to Powers, back to Tarver. Burns down to Powers on the right block. Backs it up to Tarver, and the elbow back to Burns. Left block, Micaiah Tower against Crofts. Fakes once, fakes twice, goes up. No foul, but the shot goes good. 14 points for Micaiah Tower. Throw over, Chris Moeller has some space, goes up against Tower, misses the shot, and it's rebounded by Molid. Molid on the left wing, out to the corner. Burns thought about shooting. Crofts jumps the route, had the ball. Burns catches it back up. Dom still on the dribble. Crofts poking at it. Backs up defensively. Throw off to Tarver. Gets a screen from Powers. Lloyd comes up to cover. 1:35 left. Down low, bounce pass, down to Towers in the high post. Goes into the right block. Steps through against Moeller. 2 more for Micaiah Tower. He's an offensive machine in this game. 16 points for him coming off the bench. Crossover from Crofts. He'll back up and give it to Garrett Berger. 1:20 left in the game. Evanston trailing 41-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston hung with them in the first half. This third quarter has been a disaster offensively for the Red Devils. They've also given up nearly 20 points, 17 in all. Up top, Crofts gives it right side to Berger, under a minute to play. Chris Moeller down on the blocks, open. Assist from Garrett Berger in first 2 of the game for Chris. Tarver to Burns for 3, rattles out, rebounded though, Powers on the putback. Brody Powers, a bucket in the first quarter, now 1 in the third. Lloyd with a 3-on-2, backs up, Hurd open for 3, still looking to hit one, misses there too, goes long, ball out of bounds off the Devils. Powers with the inbound. Berger in the backcourt guarding Tarver. That forces Mayer to come back up. Ball goes to Tarver. Splits the double team across the timeline on the high dribble. Backs up. Spins, still with it. Throws up high to Powers. He's deep on the left wing. Handoff on the sideline. Tarver running that clock down. 14 seconds left. Big crossover. Still with it at the 10-foot volleyball line. 10 seconds left. Gets a screen from Towers. Towers going down to the post looking for it. Mayer drives in, left-handed shot, no good, misses long. Towers had it in his hands. Garrett Berger at the buzzer, gets it off to Lloyd. The shot late, wouldn't have counted if it had gone. 43-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. The Red Devils scored just 6 points to 19 from Judge Memorial in the third quarter. Fourth coming up next. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Bird Gilmartin, MD, at Uinta Medical Group. Whether it's tracking your child's overall health at well child checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick, Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-WELL 9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
Have you been saying no to wearing your jewelry because of a missing stone, a broken chain, or a ring that's just too small? Or are you interested in redesigning your ring altogether? Jeff at Sievers Jewelers can repair or create almost all jewelry at extremely competitive prices. Jewelry is supposed to be worn. Bring it to Sievers Jewelers today for a free cleaning and any repairs it might need. Say yes to wearing your jewelry. Say it with Sievers. Sievers Jewelers on Main Street in downtown Evanston.
Fourth quarter coming up, 43-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And appreciate a pronunciation correction on one of the players on the court. It's Deng Mai R, number 1. Deng Mai R, not Mayer. 43-28 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Tarver takes the inbound for Judge Memorial. Going from left to right. Loses the ball through his legs, picks it back up. Berger tight on him. Gets some space out to the left side. Mayar turns around, hands up back to Tarver. He'll back up. 15-point lead after a 2-point lead at the end of the third quarter, and Tarver just threw it at the doors, I guess. Whipped back with his right arm and flung it way right of, I guess, his intended passing mate would have been Brody Powers. Ball made a big slap and echo in the gym after it hit close to the doors. Evanston basketball. Brady Hurd up top to Seth Lloyd. He's 1 for 2 from beyond the arc today. Berger over to Lloyd. He'll take a long three. Drains it. Seth's got to be a little more aggressive, we think, from beyond the arc, because that may be the Red Devils' only chance of getting back into this game. 43-31 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lloyd with 6, make it 8 points in the game. Tarver, baseline, ball knocked out, and that was last touched by Chris Muller. Stays with Judge Memorial. Inbound to Powers for Judge, up 12 points, 7 minutes left in the game. This is the boys' only game today. The girls will be back at 6 o'clock versus Sugar Salem. The boys' game versus Sugar Salem at 7:30 has been canceled. Going back for a dunk and missing it, but 2 shots coming up. Tarver headed to the line. Cocked back with his right arm and looked to throw it down. Foul on Mason Ellingford, his 3rd. Ellingford picked up 2 fouls in the first quarter. This is first since then. Free throw by Tarver, good. 44-31 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2 for 2 trip makes it 45-31. Seth Lloyd takes it, quick across, Hurd, up to Ellingford. Open, uncontested, easy put up for Mason. Ellingford quiet this game, 8 points offensively. Red Devils still down by 12. Tower goes up on the right side, and he's fouled. Headed to the line, and I believe that's on Ellingford. Would be his 4th. He's walking down to the Evanston bench. Scoreboard says 2nd, but he picked up 2 in the first. It's his 2nd foul of the second half. But he came out with foul trouble in the first quarter. I think when the scoreboard turned off, it might have reset foul counts. Tower to the line for 2. Makes it. Mayar was already headed back. I think he thought the shot was good, and it was an and-1 attempt. They'll just leave him down on that side. Say well, and Coach Tim Gardner said, stay on down there. Tower on the 2nd. Doesn't matter anyways. He's good on both. First 2 points of the 4th for Judge, 47-33. Hurd to Lloyd. Minute and a half gone by in the 4th quarter. Lance Evans gives it to Seth. Has Burns on him. Skip to the right side. Hurd tries a corner 3. Misses it. Muller battling for the rebound. He'll be called for a foul against Burns. First foul on Chris Muller. Dawson Crofts in for Brady Hurd. Judge has it. Burns to the right side, hangs off to Mayar. Mayar with the left hand, through the legs, guarded by Lloyd. Lloyd pressures him at the top of the key, forces him to pick up the dribble, gives it out to Molid. He's left open. Short corner shot, drains it. Fod Molid has been so happy to drive baseline today, as have so many players for Judge Memorial, that Evanston's defense just collapsed in, and Molid crossed over, found himself wide open for the shot, took it and made it. 49-33. Dawson Crofts missed the shot on the other side, but 3 Judge players converge and try to come up with the rebound. It squirts out of bounds. And so Crofts will Inbound for the Devils. Brady Hurd back into the game, replacing Chris Moeller. Screen and a shot. Dawson misses it, gets hit by Mayar. No foul called. Rebound goes to Tower. Molid back to Tower at the 3. He'll take it. That's good. 52-33 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. That counted as a 2, so now just 51-33. Must have had a foot on the line. My line of sight was blocked by the laptop in front of me, so maybe he was even inside. Either way, Judge back with it after a missed shot on Evanston's side by Seth Lloyd. 51-33 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 5 minutes left in the contest. This Evanston's only game of the day. We knew there'd be great competition for the Red Devils on both the boys and girls side with teams from Idaho and Utah. We're seeing that early on. First, the girls taking on Ridgeline, and the boys against Judge Memorial, a 3A team out of Salt Lake City. Judge Memorial has shot a whole lot better from the field than they did in the first half. That's been a key to the 18-point gain that they've got over the Red Devils, but Evanston has just not been able to hold on to the ball or convert on their open shots. Molid takes a screen from Daw, misses short, but then it rolls forward and falls down. Molid with all of his points in the second half. Layup missed on the other side by Hurd. Molid pulls up from 15 feet. That's good. 8 points in the quarter from Molid after 11 in the third, 19 in the game. 55-33 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Berger to Hurd. Takes a screen from Evans. Evans rolls down into the blocks. Ball goes to Lloyd out to the corner, over to Berger. Takes a screen up top. Lance Evans will try a 3, misses short, gets his own rebound at the free throw line, steps in and misses it, but gets fouled. He's headed to the line. Foul on Deng Mayar. .357 left in the fourth. I have that as Mayar's third foul. Evans converts on the free throw. Evanston being outscored 10-6 in quarter number 4. Garrett Berger out of the game, replaced by David Baxter. Evans 2 for 2. 55-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Molid crosses over, gets a screen from Burns. Tries to go coast to coast. No, passes over to Tower. He's rejected by Evans, but Lance called for the body push, and that sends Tower back to the line. He's 1 for 2 from the line today. Converts. Leading the way for all scorers coming off the bench, Micaiah Tower, or excuse me, that's Fod Molid leading the way. Tower close behind and maybe tying right there with a 1 for 2 trip. Tower was 3 for 4 from the line today. I was looking at the wrong stat line. I think he's got 18, 19 points in there too. 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 points for Tower. 56-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Judge Memorial over Evanston. Stop and pop 3 from Crofts, goes long. Baxter looks for the board, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Baxter. Trying to take it out of the hands of Tower, and here comes Maxwell Jackson for the first time today, number 22 for Judge Memorial. Tower inbounds to Burns. 3:18 left and a 21-point lead for Judge. Mayar into the paint. Over Evans, and foul called, sending him to the line. Two shots for Mayar. First shot up and no good. Mayar, both of his points coming from the free throw line. Second one falls in. 57-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Crofts takes it across. Goes through his legs, gives it to Lloyd. Swing to the left side. Hurd runs with the screen. Tripped up by Da. Foul 6 on Judge Memorial as a team. So it's an inbound. Foul number 2 on Da. Lloyd blocked by Mayar on the 3-ball attempt. Picked up by Da. Throws it back to Burns to take it across. Under 3 minutes to play. Jackson has it at the top. Crofts on him, backing Jackson up. Over to the left side. Burns grabs it, thinks about a 3. Drives baseline, runs it over Brady Hurd, and a block foul on Hurd. Puts Burns on the line for a 1-and-1. .235 left in the game. Burns with the 1-and-1. 22-point lead for Judge Memorial. This game's gotten out of hand just like the girls' game did on Evanston side against Ridgeline in the second half. Third quarter in both those contests, the turning point. Burns makes his first, makes the second as well. 59-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jace Holmes in today for the first time at the final 2.5 minutes. Joining him, Ajal Wong, that's just a guess. Number 35 for Judge Memorial. Evans rejected from behind by Da. Got running with it. 2 big steps and a scoop layup with the right hand on the left side is good. 61-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 4 points for Da. 2:11 left. Foul called on Judge Memorial on Jackson. Puts Crofts to the line. Evanston down 26 points. Crofts makes the first. Second shot. Good. 2:11 left. 24-point lead for Judge. Tower to Holmes. Out to the corner. Jackson tries to get some space against Crofts. Well, again, we'll be 2 games off and then back on a new stream. Same station, 99.1, with the girls taking on Sugar Salem. Jackson tries to put up a left-handed floater, misses it. Tower with the putback, though. Lloyd, catch and shoot from 3. Good. A little bit too late, but Seth Lloyd with his third 3-ball of the day. 11 points in all, 130 and a 23-point lead for Judge Memorial. Corner 3 from Jace Holmes is good. Add him to the scores. 66-40. Out to the corner. Crofts will fire from 3. Misses long. Holmes with the rebound. Short post game coming up, and then we'll go off air and be back around 6 o'clock for the girls to take on Sugar Salem in the final game today. Again, not a boys game following. There it was initially on our schedule, but that's been changed. The boys will not be taking on Sugar Salem. 53 seconds left. 66-40 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and a timeout taken by Coach Lex Cornea. We'll be back in 30 seconds on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive here in Evanston.
Closing seconds and final minute of competition here for the boys. Evanston versus Judge Memorial. The Red Devils trailing Judge Memorial 26 points. 66-40 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Garrett Berger holding on to the ball, and he's the recipient of today's Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. 3 steals in the second quarter. That was when Evanston got back into the game. But the third quarter changed everything. Got Da. And there's steal number 4 for Berger in the closing seconds. Up ahead to Seth Lloyd. He picked Daw's pocket, and just on cues, we're talking about Garrett Berger's defensive prowess. He gets one more. Nonetheless, not enough in today's game. 66-42 the score. And Wong headed to the line, or Zhuang. $13 points for Seth Lloyd. 10 for Dawson Crofts, 10 for Mason Ellingford. Garrett Berger finishes with 2. I should say, well, 6.6 seconds left. He has 2. 3 points for Lance Evans and 2 from Chris Muller. Free throw, no good. Three seconds left. Lloyd to Crofts at the buzzer. No good. Evanston loses 67-42 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 67-42, again, the final. Quick post-game here, and our quick post-game break, and then we'll be back to close this broadcast out next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazine's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazine's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazine's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
Uintah County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uintah County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uintah County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence. In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock. Stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
Welcome back post-game, and one more game to go today, but not for a few hours. The 6 o'clock contest, Evanston versus Sugar Salem. The Lady Red Devils will play. No game for the boys at 7:30 like originally scheduled, just to 6 o'clock, and then we'll be back here tomorrow for a 3 o'clock and 4:30 game. And we'll talk more about those when we are maybe in the night game. Run you through the scores First for Evanston, kind of gave him before, but give him one more time. Seth Lloyd with 13 points, Mason Ellingford with 10, Dawson Crofts with 10 as well. Garrett Berger with 2, 3 for Lance Evans, and 2 for Chris Muller, 2 for Brady Hurd to close that out. 19 points from Fod Molid, all of those coming in the second half. 21 leading the way, Micaiah Tower playing off the bench. An offensive machine in all quarters, really scored at least 4 points in every quarter. Had as many as 6. He had 6, 6, 4, and 5. 8 points from Dom Burns, or 6 points rather from Dom Burns. 6 from Mac Tarver. Deng Mayar, 3 points. 4 from Brody Powers, 4 from Got Da. Jace Holmes with a 3. And 1 point from Ajal Zhang. And that rounds things out. We will be back about 6 o'clock, both on the radio on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com with just a single game. Evanston versus Sugar Salem, the girls play. Again, no boys game as originally scheduled. I'm Jake Hibbard. We'll be back in a few hours to close out day 1 of the Star Valley Shootout on mylocalradio.com.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Red Devil Basketball. Catch all of the games live or archived at mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.